Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Georgia Watch Along Show. We appreciate everybody jumping on with us this Saturday. If you cannot watch the game because of your YouTube TV Disney spat, we hate that for you, but we do welcome you in to listen to the game with us. We will have commentary throughout the game. My name is Radi Nabulsi. I'm joined by former Bulldogs head coach Jim Donnan. If you've not done this before, we had like almost 300,000 people join us last week. You were in for an experience. Coach will break down the game in real time. He will sometimes he'll tell you the plays, what's going to happen before it does, but he gives you insight that you can't get else. This man coached in Sanford Stadium. He's coached in Starkville. He's been everywhere, done everything, and he understands this team inside and out. And so you're not here to watch me. You're not here to watch Dayne Young behind me, our executive producer. You're here to listen to Coach Donnan break the game down in real time, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Now go ahead and put the TV, if you can watch it, watch the game on ESPN or put it on your big screen and then have us on your laptop or your tablet or your phone or whatever. If not, put us on the big screen and watch Coach Donnan break it down for you. So anyway, we will have a lot of commentary, but I always do this when we start the show is to get Coach's overall thoughts. And every week, if you're new to the show, you'll watch me panic before kickoff because I'm always nervous. But I think with good justification, Coach, this is a team with a pair of wide receivers who are the two of them in the top 7. The last time Georgia saw 2 wide receivers in the top 10 in the SEC, they put up 371 passing yards on the Bulldogs. So I feel like this could be another Tennessee game, which Georgia was lucky to win.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of the Georgia Cats, 9 lives. We've been going all year, just flirting with right on the edge of trying to get over the top. And I do feel like that this team's got Georgia's attention as far as the preparation it takes to get ready to face a team that runs the tempo like they do. It's a hybrid of the Tennessee offense, it all involved with Browse, the coach at Baylor, and Jeff Lebby has some roots there because he married Coach Browse's daughter, and he's kind of moved up through the system. He went to Oklahoma, and then he coached with Heupel at UCF, and then he went to Ole Miss, and then Oklahoma, and now he's the head coach. So, but the biggest thing for everybody to comprehend defensively for us is they take enormous splits with their offensive line. Like the normal splits for a lineman will be 2 to maybe 3 feet. They'll get 4 to 5 feet splits between the guard and tackle. So they want to create a massive amount of area that they could run the ball if they want to run the ball. They more than likely they want to pass it. But if you give them any kind of area where you try to jump inside on that split, then they can get an area that they can run the ball and not have to just knock you off the ball. Let's don't get anything beyond the fact they're not that great in the offensive line, so they know that. So they try to create these issues with their splits. But the main thing is the wide receiver splits. They take splits almost across the 53 yards there. So used to be, we used to say, well, the guy's taking a massive split. It's just to try to get your run support out there where they can run the ball. But they'll throw it out there, and they take a lot of shots down the field. I'm talking about deep shots, which, as you know, and our fans know, we haven't been that great against. But the number one thing that they do is release the ball within 3 seconds of when the ball comes back to the quarterback. So if you just look at the coaching philosophy, they know they can't run the ball effectively, so they take big splits. They know they can't protect that great, so they throw the ball quickly, and they like to take big shots. So we're going to have to get them off kilter with some penalties or tip balls or lost yardage plays and make them, execute. Now, conversely, they run the same kind of defense that we saw with Auburn, and they, use some different, what we call exotic looks, where they overplay one side or the other, and they play a lot of what we call zero coverage, where man-to-man, no free safety. So I think we're going to get some shots too, and we're going to get some big plays in the running game. The number one thing for us, which I talked to you about on our show on Tuesday, we got to avoid the issues that plagued us last week. Poor punt, bad decision as far as tackling in open field, putting their heads down, penalties. Those are things that add up to a really big upset. So that's a pretty good analysis of what we're going to see today. But me as a coach, playing a team against this, we got to look why things are going to work instead of why they're not going to work. We got to be aggressive. We got to attack these guys. And we're the Georgia Bulldogs. Let's go out there. There's going to be some real peaks and valleys in this game. I mean, you're going to be in the fetal position more than you are in the big
the
one
arms
here.
raised over your head.
And you live and die just like I do. But it's just going to be some peaks and valleys. And we just got to understand that they're going to score some points, and we're going to have to, meet the challenge. But I like this team. And my last little deal here is, I had this monologue set up for all week. My last deal is I feel good about that. We're kind of the Socrates of football. We know ourselves. We know what we can do, and we're adjusting to it, particularly defensively, where, we haven't been that killer instinct defense, but just enough to make some stops. So if hopefully we'll play up to our maximum, and if we do that, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, they're showing Kirby on the sideline there. He's whacking the helmet of KJ Bolden. A lot going to be on this secondary to stop two really fast wide receivers. Remember, Anthony Evans was at Georgia. They loved his speed. They loved what he could do in the open field. Brennan Thompson, track elite speed, probably the fastest guy in the SEC. And
I didn't realize that, excuse me for interrupting, I didn't realize he started out at Texas. Then he transferred to Oklahoma, and now he's in his third SEC school. He was a high school quarterback. And this doesn't have a lot of receiving skills, but just as Kirby alluded to, and you did too, just really good speed, great speed. So we got to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Watch for us playing a little bit of what we call one hole, where we play man, and usually when we play man free. But instead of that free safety being in the middle, I think he'll try to go in the hole there between the linebackers and the breaking in routes. I could see KJ Bolden getting some interceptions today.
Thank goodness KJ's back. He missed the second half of the Florida game after a targeting call. He wanted to have that one back, but Zion Branch got some work. So DeMello Jones, who was a starting quarterback last week, is at the game. He warmed up with the second team. Coach, it looks like Georgia's actually going to kick off, so we'll see Mississippi State on offense first. Folks, we will have the game clock on the screen so that you can sync up your television with us. If we are ahead, pause us for a second and then let us catch up to your streaming. If we are behind, pause your TV or pause your stream and then let us catch up, and that way you can sync it up. But we'll have this clock, and kickoff is right now. Looks like it'd be a touchback. So good start for the Bulldogs and not letting Mississippi State run one out of there.
Fowler 1898 says, Coach just told all y'all to take your blood pressure meds right now. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
To be prepared for a little bit of a slog. And if you remember, Roddy, first half, the last time that Georgia went to Mississippi State a couple of years ago, very cold night game.
Oh, miserable.
It took a third quarter from Brock Bowers to really get out of that situation.
Yeah, this is a tough situation where if you beat Mississippi State, everyone's like, well, yeah, you beat Mississippi State. They're terrible. People don't realize how good a team this is. And if you lose to them, they're like, how the hell did you lose to an unranked Mississippi State team? So here's our first look at the defense.
Got a blitz on first down. We got him.
Ooh. Nope.
You just can't let the guy run like that.
No.
Open shot, and the guy fell down, didn't he?
He looked like he got tackled.
This guy's not going to hurt us running, but
no.
They got a really good second-team quarterback.
You see Coach was talking about the
linebackers playing a little deeper.
Easy first down and much more across the 40.
Exactly what I'm talking about on the big splits. Let's just look at the area. Look at the splits of these linemen. And there's nobody there.
Yeah.
You don't have to block me.
No.
There you go. Make the tackle.
Christian just missed him, but he still got him to the ground. Yeah, when you got that many guys playing back to –
they've already run 3 plays in less than a minute.
Yeah.
All of them rushing.
Yeah. Well, they're like, look, if you're going to take away the pass, then we're going to just run it at you. That's a big tackle right there by Quintavious Johnson. Puts him in third down.
This is where we want to get him in. they're not a great pass pro team. They're all set on RPOs, and so let's see if we try to light them up here. We're just going with a 3-man rush, maybe 4-man. Try to throw the ball on this flat over there.
3 with a twist from Christian Miller.
Jesus.
That's we were right at the first down marker.
I don't think he has it.
All going to
We
depend
got
on the
2
spot.
guys around the ball and don't break on the damn thing.
All right, they did call it a first down.
I could see him going up top here.
Sack.
There's a sack.
You just got done saying, Coach, pass protection, not their strength.
That gives Georgia 9 sacks on the year.
We got an overload here. They don't have anybody blocking him.
that poor running back's like, well, who do I get? Do I take Raylan Wilson or do I take C.J. Allen? And he missed them both, and they both got him. So
that's what we talk about, getting them off schedule. That's for sure.
Yeah. So 2nd and 15, they'll go to the air.
I mean, that's such a positive play for Mississippi State, and it's just a little toss to the flat to the tight end.
All right, another 3rd down. But again, Coach, this is incredibly fast. They're just boom, boom, boom.
What do you got, 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4?
3rd and 3.
It's probably a run.
Yeah. QB run.
Did he bobble? I guess he caught
Who
it.
you going to throw it on, Aguero?
Yep.
They know what they're doing, boy.
Yep.
We got man coverage. Watch Aguero here. He's not even in close. It's 3rd and short. Got to hope he drop one.
Yeah, that's Anthony Evans, folks. Remember the former Georgia player. Those 2 went head-to-head in practice a lot.
They're just blocking our ass off right now. We're standing up high.
Yeah.
You got to get used to this tempo, and we're not used to it right now. We're playing very tepid.
Watch the defensive line. The first movement is upwards and not into the backfield.
Again,
Right.
see the ability to catch it and throw it.
Mm-hmm. Catch, toss. They know where they're going right off the bat.
That's already 11 plays for Mississippi State.
3rd and 1.
Crash.
Oh, no one there.
We don't have anybody in any gaps, man. Gap control. Watch the backside B gap. Look at this.
It's wide open.
Why would you come that far up the field? Who was 28 there?
That's not.
Jesus.
Was it 20?
These are just things.
That's Chris Jones, the outside linebacker.
Our alignment is.
Yeah, that's
We chose to kick off to these guys.
That's 3 for 3 on 3rd down.
Got to have a fumble or something there. Pick. Well, that's a win right there.
Someone in the chat said, "Yep, there goes my blood pressure already."
Lisinopril, I think, is the medication you need.
Or Yingling Flight.
Yeah,
Probably going to go try to throw a flag route here.
QB run.
Ooh, he took a pop.
But yeah, when you're blocking, when you've got that kind of push and nobody in that other B gap, don't let him run it.
Holding.
They didn't call it when they tackled him on the first time. They're not going to call it on that one.
Probably putting that second team Q in there.
Yeah, there's Kamario Taylor. We call timeout.
Are they going to check for targeting? That was my worry when a QB crouches down like that.
They are going to check for targeting. Who's about to get tossed out of the game?
Could be Raylan Wilson or Bolin again.
This is one of those tough, because if you're going to be a runner as a quarterback and you lower to not take a hit, what do you do as a backer?
Apparently you just let him score. There's a hold.
That's not. He just hit him with his shoulder, right?
Yeah, that's not targeting. So this would be KJ that they're looking at, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no targeting.
I was about to say that they do that. And
here's the thing right here. We cannot miss this guy. He's going to make you look bad running right here.
Yep.
He's going to roll out like he's going to run. He's going to dump it over the head. I hate to tell you what's going to happen here.
I figure you just run it in. Like that. Think of that same run they just had. Call the same thing.
Oh, yeah, the way they spread this out, he has no interest in throwing this ball.
Yeah.
Quarterback. You knew he's going to run it.
We all said it.
God,
they put those receivers as far wide as they could to spread that out. And
it wasn't even close.
It's typical first drive for Georgia. The other team can't miss. You saw it at
the third down 12 was a big play.
Yeah.
You can't make the tackle in the end zone, Ja'Cory.
This is a Mississippi State team that should have beaten Texas, had a multi-score lead over Texas in the fourth quarter.
Overtime against Tennessee.
They
should have beat Florida.
They will give Ole Miss everything they want in the Egg Bowl in 3 weeks.
All right, well.
Texas A&M is the only game that I saw that they really weren't competitive.
Did we have it pegged what's going to happen there? Look at this. We don't even have a linebacker in that area there. Who's in the?
I mean, they have Raylan at the edge there, and then CJ scrubs from the backside. But
they're killing us by alignment right now. I would say we had at least 5 plays where we didn't have anybody right where they were at the point of attack.
And then last week it was the same thing. They're going attacking right where your holes in your coverage. So
you gonna sue them, Radi? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I'm gonna have another Yingling flight. I have about 10 of them. This portion of the game is brought to you by Flight from Yingling. Flight has nothing to do with how poor that Georgia played there, but just the fact that you're watching the game with us, that does come from Flight. So our shout out to them. 6 generations of the making. Flight is a light beer with low carbs, low calories, and more taste. It's brewed for the generation that's always reaching for more. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. And I always point out to the folks that why do you like Flight so much? I'm like, well, it's the taste. But you'll see on the big cooler here, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, 4.2% alcohol by volume. And if you can have a 12-ounce beer with only 95 calories, that's phenomenal. Full taste, low carbs. What else could you want? I mean, if you're one of those people that's doing all the keto, the low-carb diets, you're trying to cut out some calories, but you want a good beer, get Flight. It's fantastic.
Well, like you were telling me how many miles you've been walking, like in October specifically. I know it's more than that, but like, how many miles have you been walking per day in October?
6 miles a day.
6 miles a day in October, and that's while also coming every week doing the Watch Along Show, having Yingling Flight. So you, with what you're doing fitness-wise right now, because you're pretty svelte. You're pretty svelte. Not like your son. That's a different story. But this can you can enjoy without getting off track.
Exactly. I mean, I'm like, well, I'm not going to eat cake today. My only real indulgence is the Darden's Delight pies. But I'm like, I want a beer, and I'm like, well, that's a lot of empty calories. But it's not when you can have a Flight. It's like, and I have 4 or 5 of these, and I'm like, okay, by the time I get my walk done tomorrow, I'm still minus 200 calories, even though I had 5 Yingling Flights. So, point being, not just the low calorie and the low carbs, the taste is phenomenal. I would order it, even if I were skinny like my crazy psychotic son.
What's that metabolism like?
He's got to be eating 3,000-4,000 calories a day.
And probably still deficit.
I know.
But that's, being active. That's what happens.
Mutant ran 37 miles last week. Who does that in a first marathon? He's like, oh, let's see if I can complete a marathon. Runs 37 freaking miles.
Can he set the edge?
That's a lot of people ask that. I mentioned on the board. The first question was, can we use him for run fit? So I'm like, no. He could run over there, but I don't know. It's something.
This reminds you almost 100% of the Tennessee game, right? I mean,
yep.
And Every run, every pass is.
Yeah. So Blake Shapen went 4 for 4 passing. They went 4 for 4 on third downs. 14 plays, took 5 minutes off the clock.
So how many, going back to the first half of every game, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Well, if you remember, after Tennessee went down and scored,
Here we go, touchdown.
After Tennessee scored quickly, Georgia came out, hit a big pass to Colby Young that set up an offensive drive, and Georgia responded.
We're going to move the ball on these guys. We just got to take care of it.
Yeah.
A lot of hand wringing in the chat. Just frustration, tired of defense looking that way to start games every week.
Just the reality to everybody. It's reality. We got
Chauncey Bowen's getting the start.
We don't have the players on defense we've had.
1st and 10, balls at the 23. Gunner Stockton.
You see, they playing man right there.
Yeah, running to the right, coach. Oh, never mind.
Checks at the line of scrimmage.
They switched it up.
Make a miss. Attaboy.
Oscar Delp putting a guy on his butt on the first play.
I like how Bowens runs through the defender there. Gets about 6-7 yards.
Good check there.
Yeah. Nice block by.
Let's watch the alignment of their secondary. They play a lot of go get them.
Second and 3 for the Dogs.
3-5-3.
Oh, yeah.
Run right at it.
Yep. Run behind Ernest Green.
Georgia does. Not
It goes
behind.
opposite way. That's just what I know. But he immediately had his guy locked in, locked down. I loved it.
First
Same
down
thing
Dogs.
that we saw with our defense. If they're going to play that soft and just have a 3-man front, I mean, their linebackers are 4 yards deep, but they'll start moving them around. Be patient here.
They're hyping up
got,
Zachariah Branch's NFL stock.
Branch lined up in the backfield here. Maybe he's going to work on a linebacker.
They send him out to the right. Fake it
Oh,
to
they're
him.
Oh, wide open London Humphreys. Great pump fake there. That fooled everybody.
Well, I wonder who he thought they were going to throw it to. Nice job of lining up Branch as a running back to try to create some area.
That's great. And look at all those faces. Everybody watching that way.
So a quick contact from Humphreys. He releases from a block, runs by it wide open.
Free safeties pointing to him like somebody get him, somebody get him.
Big gain into Georgia territory. 36 yards for Landon Humphrey.
Could be play action into the boundary here.
Here's Landon Rolden on the reverse.
Unbelievable. I guess they thought they wouldn't be looking for this kid. He got speed.
Yeah. Give credit to Anthony Dash for telling us that play was coming. I don't know who told him, but
84 scored a touchdown there 2 years ago down there, but that was McConkey.
Yeah.
Didn't really like that play too much.
No.
It's true freshman
Run
receiver.
right at him.
2nd and 11 after the 1 yard loss.
Yeah, they moved the linebackers. Bring
Pressure.
Man to the line.
Good protection. Poor throw.
Ooh. Going to Elias Williams. All right, now you're in 3rd and 11. Eesh.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Looked like he had the first guy short.
Let's see. Got to throw it here or QB draw, coach?
I think he's going to throw it.
Incomplete.
Aaron's pretty good there.
Yeah.
Incomplete on 3rd and 11.
So
Was that to Zach?
Yes. Zachariah
Zachariah?
Branch was the target. So that's going to set up a.
Got to catch it.
yeah, that's
A little high.
yeah, let's should have caught that.
This is a 49-yard field goal attempt for Peyton Woodring.
Fake.
Left hash. It is up.
I can't.
And it is perfect.
Okay. The for folks that are wondering why I'm staring at the TV, the closed captioning covered up where the ball went, and I'm like trying to look around the closed captioning like I could see behind it.
But that's a victory for Mississippi State based on how their offense played on that first drive.
Yeah. All right. So
only thing I would have said after the first down, maybe run right at them again. We didn't run the ball after
the London Humphreys catch. Yeah. They tried to hit him on a reverse with Landon Roldan. Then the throw to Elias Williams was short and almost picked off. And then London Humphreys Zachariah Branch, that should be a catch and a first down, but it is not. Now I'm thinking about suing somebody.
I've been impressed with the way Mississippi State, except for the one pass, is around our receivers.
Oh, yeah. They know what's coming. I mentioned Morrison Dean last week and some of the new cases they have going on, but I want to bring up there are some lawsuits out there and some people who have been injured by Kratom. I think I'm saying that right. Kratom. This supplement that does not have FDA approval. It is screwing with a lot of people. It's bad stuff. Some people are saying that, look, they're getting addicted to it, similar to like with an opioid. It can cause liver and kidney failure. Linked to some has been linked to Kratom use. At least 150 deaths have been associated with Kratom since 2017. And our guy, of course, when people are injured, they reach out to Jeff Dean, and he has a few cases dealing with that. And sadly, one of those is actually a death. So if you've been dealing or know somebody who's dealing with problems with Kratom, however you want to call it, call Jeff Dean. Again, this is one person has passed away. Others have been injured. This is something that if you have somebody that's has been affected by this, you need to reach out to Jeff Dean. Okay. And here's the thing. It's free to contact him. And if they can't win for you, then you don't have to pay anything. You also have 30 days to say, hey, talk to him. I don't want to pursue this anymore. I want to let it go. But he's not going to send you a bill. So point being, there's no downside to you of reaching out to Jeff Dean at Morrison Dean. They're in Dalton, but doesn't matter what part of the state you're in, or if you're in Tennessee as well. So Tennessee, Georgia, reach out to them. They'll come to you. They can Zoom call with you. They can talk to you on the phone. You can send smoke signals back and forth, whatever you need to do. Reach out to Jeff Dean at Morrison Dean.
One drive each, Mississippi State 75 yards and the touchdown, Georgia 46 yards. The field goal, Blake Shapen was 4-4 for 34 yards. Gunnar Stockton 1 of 3 for 36 yards.
D'Anthony Dasher says that on that Zachariah Branch thing, he looked shaken up on the third down pass, but looked to be okay. Yeah. He did take kind of a lick there.
It looks like they're going to double cover him all day.
Yep.
Justin has a question for you, Coach Donnan. Says, how on 3rd and 3 do you get your players to stop playing 12 yards off the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I mean, they're threat throwing the ball deep, but I got to play the underneath guys a lot tighter. He's exactly right. And then on the goal line, why you line up in the end zone? Just get up there tight. We're a sucker for that quarterback keep on the goal line, and it's been killing us. Also, especially when they put the guy in, this is going to be a deep shot here. They got a maximum protection look.
Mississippi State also leads he moved the ball.
That's what we need.
The center was trying to say that he stepped over, I guess.
Give us all the help you can give, boys. It's already 6 minutes. Only 6 minutes left.
Yeah. Roddy, you said Branch was shaking up. Fowler 1898 says I'm shaking up as well.
Exactly. When I mentioned we saw that almost interception by Mississippi State. They lead the SEC in interceptions. They've got 11 on the year.
bootleg. He's not going to hurt us running the ball. That's okay.
I'll take that all day.
Let's get a tip pass here or something.
Man, they're up and run going quick. Playing inside out there. Big.
Guy could be hurt right there.
Yeah. Is that right? Wow.
Chris
Cole came through there playing inside out.
I mean, is that the receiver that was? Please, penalty, fumble, snap.
Yeah. Chris Cole and Justin Williams on third down. Zayden Walker, freshman. So this is your Jaguar speed package coach.
Yeah.
3rd and 5.
Just don't jump. Don't jump.
There we go. A little tighter coverage.
Flag on the play for where it was thrown. I would think it's holding, right?
It
was thrown toward the line of scrimmage.
Okay, I'm about to say I didn't see it. I was like, are they going to call pass interference? I'm having pass interference flashbacks.
Waiting for the signal from Georgia's sideline.
Okay.
It was a chop block against Mississippi State.
I'd take the play, make them punt it.
Yeah.
That's a chop block.
Yeah, you can't be. And that's on Justin Williams. When you have a guy engaging with him that high and then somebody rolls underneath him, that is the definition of it. So if you need to clip a video of what you cannot do as an offensive line, that's it.
Great job.
Hey.
You got one penalty.
Yep, set him back. Well, that punt is straight up.
It's okay. We'll take it.
Yeah, everybody get the hell
That's
out of there.
That's a win.
Georgia gets it at its own 33-yard line.
We were around the ball pretty good there on the tackling end of breaking on the ball on that 3rd down play. Didn't you think?
I thought so really well. Again, if it had been 1st and 10, they'd have converted the first down. But that false start, 1st and 15, they come up 2 yards short. Love it. Love it.
That's what we want.
Yep. Speaking of what you want, if you want a new home or you want a commercial property, reach out to our friends at Equity Prime Mortgage. We mention them a lot. They're a new sponsor this year, but they're not a new sponsor to Georgia football. They've done a lot for Georgia football. But again, I don't want to cast them as just being this, Georgia program. They are in all the states and they do thousands upon thousands upon tens of thousands of loans. This is a major. So it'd almost be like saying, Cracker Barrel is, a Georgia centric thing. Now they're all over the place. Just happen to say that the guy that founded it is a huge Georgia guy and has donated to the University of Georgia multiple times. He's just an absolute rabid Georgia fan. And if you need a mortgage, reach out to Equity Prime Mortgage. And they have a ton of different products, different things they can get you into, from FHA to VA to conventional to QM Prime, QM Elite, USDA, Jumbo Express, Choice Renovation. You need to want to do some renovation funding. So you're like, hey, I bought a new home. It needs a lot of work. Well, you're going to need money for that. Or I don't want to move. I like this. I like where we're at. But, and this is what our friends did. They actually stayed in our house over the summer. They renovated their home. And I mean, like top to bottom, new floors, new cabinets, new bathrooms. They took the home that their kids grew up in and made it into their retirement home, into the home they always wanted without moving. You're like, well, I don't know that we can afford that. Well, hell, selling your house and buying a new one, sometimes that's going to put you into a really bad situation. So why not get a fantastic loan, one of those choice renovation loans from Equity Prime Mortgage? So you hit them up. They're going to give you the top flight customer service. I mean, they're going to treat you like if your brother was in the business, or your sister, or your niece, or your grandma, she did loans. That's exactly the type of service you would get from a Folks Equity Prime Mortgage, and that's the reason that we are happy to have them sponsor the Georgia Watch Along Show. So check out Equity Prime Mortgage. You'll be glad you did so.
I was glad to see the athletes in there on third down from a Jaguar package. Certainly Cole and Williams, but also Isaiah Gibson, right?
Zayden Walker.
I mean, Zayden Walker.
Yeah.
I get mixed up with.
I do too. And even through the recruiting process, I would say one while thinking of the other.
Yeah,
and
Zayden Walker. That was good to see athletically. Get the guys that can run. I mean, they might not know exactly what to do yet, but
just go fast.
We need to get a good pound them.
Yeah,
pound away on these guys. But
you want me to text Bobo and tell him to run the ball?
I just don't see Zachariah on the field this play for some reason. I was encouraging, though, for our defense to get a stop. There you go, Bell.
Dylan Bell. First down and more.
And he has quite the history with Mississippi State.
He's a player.
Yep. His father.
That goes down as a pass, doesn't it?
It does. Little pop pass through the backfield.
Great block again by Lawson Lucky.
Good job by Bowens.
About to say Chauncey Bowens. You didn't even let me get there, Coach.
Right.
But you're right. Great blocks there. Nice fake.
He could have gone to Humphreys, but it was caught by Zachariah Branch. They were at the same spot.
I like the rollouts, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait a little bit long to throw it, but
I think the harder hit was London Humphreys on Zach Branch. London's like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to plow into you there.
We're on about 40 or what? Yeah, 39. My bad. Right at the right side.
Yeah, I was about to say, run it to the right. Run it to the right. You got so many bodies there.
Still gets about 4 yards.
Good. You got the quarterback runs too here.
Bowens comes out. Elias Williams comes out.
Well,
Frazier is in.
Put one in motion here.
That's exactly what happens.
There it is. Touchdown.
And it's indeed.
God, how can you not score there?
How did he went out of bounds at the 2?
Folks, if you're not, he's coming up a little gimpy.
Did he land on the ball?
Oh, me. My bad. I called a touchdown, but
Well, it probably should have been, Coach.
I don't know how you saw it, but before he even got the damn ball. Yeah, he's hurt.
There's nobody there. Really good job. Look at 63 here.
Boom. And then following Big Micah.
You got to run to the pylon. You can't run quarterback keep here.
Little fade situation to Noah Thomas.
I hate the fade. Why?
You got to come down with it, too. I mean, it's in his hands. It's in his hands. You got to catch this ball.
Yeah, well, that's the second one they would have dropped.
Well, that guy knocked it out. I just don't understand how Frazier couldn't have scored there. He ran too wide, didn't he?
He ran wide.
He ran an angle right there at the pylon. Don't come outside it.
Like I'm going to dive over the pylon and get my photo in the paper.
It's power play.
Second down at the 4. Dylan Bell, inside run.
He was down.
Ball came out. What are they calling on the field? They're calling fumble on the field. Mississippi State ball.
Why you got to be so funky there? Stop yourself, boys.
I think they're going to have to go with what they called on the field.
Yeah.
Is this indisputable?
He's coming out before his knee's down.
Well, announcers are saying overturn.
Yeah, I think they're going to.
Dave Passion.
Said they're going to overturn it.
That's what Dave Passion and Dusty Dvorak say.
Said his shin was down. I'll take the shin before the knee.
That is a good point. If the side of your leg is down first.
Is the ball moving? Because he's down now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you say?
I think you have to go with what you called in the field. I think it's so bang bang. So I think it's going to remain a fumble.
I don't know.
I want Billy Graham to come in here.
I just don't see indisputable that he had possession throughout that.
If they do, if the defense goes out there, it could be we might see Daniel Harris in the game. Been a while.
Why would we see him?
I don't know. Just one of the guys down the field says he saw Daniel Harris go out there as if he's going to be on defense.
Oh, is something wrong with one?
They're looking at it for a long time. It always feels like the longer they look at it, the more they have to determine in ball placement, clock. Yeah, upheld.
God.
From the review process, I think that's the right call. If they called that he was down on the field, I think that would have also been confirmed. But critical red zone error for Georgia.
Yeah, it's just slipping out behind him as he's going down.
Well, Nate Frazier should have scored.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ridiculous.
So Mississippi State takes over at its own 3-yard line.
They'll try to pound it out of there.
Watch him throw into that slot receiver on 8.
Oh, yeah. A lot of room there.
Run up the gut, maybe for a yard. Some folks in the chat just wishing that Georgia would have handed it off to Josh McCray from the 4-yard line.
First down, too, throwing a fade.
Yeah. And I get that, you know
they're going to throw the slant here.
You got the one-on-one.
Who pick?
Who's?
Takes the shot.
There's the flag.
I mean, probably a good PI if we're being honest. If he was
slant and go for the fake. Yeah. God almighty.
KJ Bold gets called for defensive holding.
I'm just saying if he was that wide open after being held.
Double move. What do you expect?
Yep.
I mean,
he's open on the other side too.
And that's your most talented safety.
Yeah. Bloom's off that rose this year.
What's that?
Said everyone was expecting KJ Bolden to have a Malachi Starks type year. He didn't have enough support on the other side. Second and 9. They're determined to run it on first down. Play action.
Don't get caught inside.
Shapen escapes to the right, throws it away. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Good pass rush.
Who's the inside rusher there? Was that? Can't lose contain on these guys. This is the biggest play of the season, boys. Get some field position. Gonna throw the ball to number 11 here on number 8.
Yep. They're bringing KJ over to help in that.
Maybe we can sack him.
3 wide. All right, who's got 0? Who's got 0? Who's got 0?
That's exactly where they went and missed the tackle. First down.
Saw it coming a mile away. Just slant.
Aguero, you get well.
We had 3 guys and not anybody even close to him.
Out of position.
Over the top.
Sack. Raylan Wilson.
Honestly, Georgia was out of position on that play, and they just they put it in the last second, and they make a big play happen. That's huge.
Already had 2 sacks today.
Yeah.
Feels like boom or bust. C.J. Allen created some of that too.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you send 2 and you only have 1 blocker back there, the same thing that they did it on the first drive.
How many lose there? Like 12? It's probably a run.
Loss of 14.
Shapen keeps it.
Boy, that hurt, that fumble.
So what, 3rd and
Forever.
18?
Don't get a PI here.
Yeah, I would throw it. I hope for the PI.
3rd and 20. Likely
that's Daniel Harris at the top there, Coach.
Likely the last play of the quarter.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he fumbled.
That's our ball there now. That's our ball. Who hit him from behind there?
I couldn't tell.
Do we have a penalty for holding there?
That's a hard hit.
Okay.
Oh, he did the holding and went shit. Sorry, folks. I was like, son of a.
Who hit that?
Quintavious Johnson, Coach. Good job. See, I said something bad about KJ Bolden. He gets a fumble recovery
for the ball.
You know, Quintavious Johnson is the worst player on Georgia's football team. Raylan Wilson is a liability.
Gunnar Stockton
can't throw a touchdown pass to save his damn life. And Chauncey Bowens will never score again.
All right, I think you covered your bases.
Just run it. Quarterback run.
Goes to Branch. Good tackle in the open field by Mississippi State.
Actually lost yardage.
That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Georgia trailing 7-3.
First for the defense.
Yeah.
Georgia has more total yards in that first quarter, 110 to 102.
Yeah. Multiple. Yeah, so like their rushing yards is 55, but their sack adjusted rushing yards is actually 74. So got to count off. They lost 19 yards worth of sacks. So
dominated time of possession did Mississippi State, 10 minutes to 5.
Yeah. So well, they've had 3 drives, and this is Georgia's 3rd drive. So
we'll talk about middle 8 for sure, because Georgia will get the ball to begin the 3rd quarter. So that will be helpful for the Georgia Bulldogs. Doesn't feel like they've had a whole lot of offensive opportunities in that quarter, and when you have a red zone fumble like
red
that,
zone fumble, yeah, I mean it should be 10-3, and
or
I say
7-6.
I mean 10.
Well,
10,
if Frazier runs the pylon,
yeah, so 10-7. But then at the same time, you got the ball back here after your fumble, so they fumbled. I don't want to call it a draw, but you're kind of on the same plane there. I wonder if our friends at My Better Life Science have a test for predictable defense or out of position, or just allergic to being in the right place at the right time.
Someone in the chat asked earlier, where do they find the common STD test? Because it's in the chair that is in between you and Coach.
Yeah.
And so
Just go to My Better Life Science, check it out. They also have the allergy and food sensitivity combo test. So that's going to test you for 295 food and inhalant allergy triggers and 286 food sensitivity triggers. This is the one we did. And when you get back 500 things and you find out that you're either, you could be allergic or you could be sensitive or lightly sensitive or not at all, your confidence going through life is pretty good, especially if you have kids. And so a lot of people, the experts told people don't give your kids peanuts or peanut butter or anything until they're older. All that did was drive up sensitivity to allergies to peanuts through the roof. Now they're saying, hey, don't do that. Give it to them early. Let them try it. Let them build up that immunity, and so they don't have that allergy. So the information to young parents has completely changed because, well, the experts were wrong on that one. I get what they were trying to do, but it just went the wrong way. Point that I'm trying to make is, if you're not sure whether you should introduce your kids early to something or late to something, let them play in the mud. Don't let them play in the mud. Make them use antibacterial soap. Don't make them use antibacterial soap. Find out what they're allergic to. Get one of the allergy tests and find out if they're going to have an issue later on, and not when you get a call from the school saying, hey, your kids got hives or, had anaphylactic issues, something like that. Go ahead and find out. I do want to mention the pet test hero because that's new this year. So if you have a pet, and we actually gave away one of these pet tests last week, you can find out what your pet is allergic to. And I know people who have dogs that will cats will lick their fur off, dogs that'll get hot spots chewing on something. And they're like, we'll come in and do the allergy test. And it's incredibly expensive and it's tough to figure out what the hell it is. But you can get the pet test hero and find out. So check out My Better Life Science. You'll be glad you did.
Kirby talks about it's warm out there for November. It definitely is. And says that Georgia's conditioning based on Mississippi State's tempo will be important for the rest of this game. It was very cold, brutally cold the last time Georgia played there.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Went for Lawson Lucky. Incomplete. Good coverage.
We just totally away from running the ball.
I'm like,
where's the ball? Like 28?
Yes, sir. The 28.
Should be Cass Jones in the game. He is.
Quarterback draw or something.
That's kind of what I wanted last time. But
if they do cash on the angle route, it's going to be wide open.
Got one Daniels, one Gaston. There's a blitz.
Nice. Oh,
Cash had to stay open for the blitz.
Oh, my goodness, he caught it.
10. That's why you're 6'6".
Elias
Wow.
Williams. Go get it.
Hey, shout out to Cash Jones for picking up that blitz and just cutting the legs out from that man.
He pushed him
off.
He
did push him off.
We won't.
That was an absolute
pound it in there, boys.
Hey, let's see number 2.
Coach, was it about 2 weeks ago you said every team in the SEC wants that guy on the sideline?
Yeah.
Not in the game.
Touchdown.
Yeah, that's
Chauncey
easy.
Bowens.
All right.
It's almost like if they run it, then good things will happen.
That's some pretty good blocking right there, too.
Yeah.
Throw it to the big old tight end. Good things happen.
Shout out to Monroe Freeling. Just that whole right side of Michael Morris, they crushed that side.
Good for our confidence.
Yeah.
Kirby said, if you're going to push him, don't be quite so obvious.
Coach, how did you coach the push off? Because we were always told, don't lock your arms out.
Yeah.
Little baby bump there.
Yeah.
Or swat the arms down.
I just
use the hip.
Not to push off, really. It's not worth it.
You do the hip check like basketball.
Yeah. We were told, hey, he's taught to put his hands up. You chop his hands down, or don't. And same with on the offensive line. When you're holding and you extend, your elbows lock out, they're going to call you for holding every time. But if you get them in here tight, elbows bent, you can grab that.
Refs can't see it there.
Yeah, we called it the steering wheel. Like grab that steering wheel, lock it in real tight. You're like, why are you both falling to the ground? And your hands are inside. Why aren't you trying to put your hand down? Yeah.
Think about the talent that this team.
We ended up having 63 playing left guard there.
Really? I'm calling Micah Morris. My apologies, Dontrell Glover.
And then right guard was
Juan Gaston. That's good to give Big Mike a break, because remember he was on that pull play earlier.
All right, let's see if we can put the hammer down here. Still not feeling great about our defense, but
no,
offense hadn't looked that sharp either. Just looked like we're a little bit off.
Yeah, Gunner's 5 for 9 on some of those passes, and had 2 hit the receivers in the hands.
Kickoff through the end zone.
Although the Noah Thompson, that one was kind of batted away, but
they did a little bit of a deal this week of lessening the amount of kicks for our kicker, because it felt like his leg was a little tired for the Florida game, and it's shown he's really got a lot of depth so far, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm just impressed with Georgia's true freshman tight end talent. Like, we know we've seen Elias Williams emerge the last couple of weeks, but remember Ethan Barbour, before he got hurt, was playing right away at Georgia.
Yeah. Started first game.
State takes over on the 25-yard line.
Tackle.
And they don't, and that turns into a 7-yard gain.
Just a poor tackle.
That was going into that Florida game. Kirby Smart said, the one thing we got to do, on the bye weeks is we got to work better on our tackling. And it almost felt like it was just performative. Kirby's just given an easy answer, but it was absolutely true when we saw the Florida game last week where Georgia missed a bunch of tackles. I got 2 missed today, and you're looking at 3rd and 2, and it should have been 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Chapin gained about half a yard there on the second down.
Go for it.
Staying on the ground, Mississippi State, and they get it.
I mean, we just do not play any gap control.
No.
If you just watch that play, watch how high we were.
Aguero's hurt.
Yeah, Aguero's slow to get up. One of Mississippi State's offensive linemen was slow to get up. They're snapping this ball with like 25 seconds left on the play clock.
I like this 3-man look.
Still hurt.
Tackle. 4 straight runs for Mississippi State. Keep on running it. I guess they didn't like all the sacks.
Yeah.
That, and they may want to run some clock. But I guess they play so fast.
You're going to throw.
All it takes is 1 miss.
There we go. Way to feel. Good feel right there. Backside. Was that Raylan?
I think it's Chris Cole.
It's going to set up 3rd and 5.
I couldn't get a number. So look at the long arms.
These guys are on a real tight copy here.
Yeah, Coach, that was Chris Cole and Aguero.
Who's down for Georgia?
D lineman.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't tell who that was. If you saw in the chat who that was.
Twitter, let us know. Christian Miller. Christian's been banged up a lot. Rashawn Dinkins was in at star coach. You mentioned him back in the
27.
Yes, sir, 27. I think he got in because you could tell that Aguero was not in there. Zion Branch actually got in too. He replaced Ja'Cory Thompson at safety. And Daniel Harris, who hasn't played corner in several games, was in for Ellis Robinson. So feels weird to talk about Georgia actually having 2 sacks in a game already. Feels good. Feels good. Feels real good. But like, it's like that has been a while.
Couple score updates from around the country. Early in the second quarter, Indiana 7, Penn State 7.
What about BYU? Is it 10-0 still?
Texas Tech leads 10-0 and is driving.
Hard to believe a team's undefeated and a 10-point underdog.
Yeah. Wasn't that the situation with like Indiana last year? I mean, they had won all these games, and then when they faced a ranked team, it was like, yeah, you guys are quite the underdogs because they hadn't played anybody.
SEC slate today, 1 o'clock. Ole Miss host the Citadel.
53 is the line.
3:30, Texas A&M's at Missouri.
Missouri going with a third-team quarterback.
4 p.m., Auburn is at Vandy.
Hugh Freeze is playing 36 today.
Pair of games at 7:30, LSU at Alabama and Florida at Kentucky.
Damn. Coach off the top rope.
Is tonight the end of the Mark Stoops era?
Oh, he got some. They're talking about him running the table now. I don't think they can beat Florida. Florida plays good.
Yeah. I'll be interested to watch that Missouri game, see how Matt Zollers does.
They're talking about them running the table when they have Florida, Vandy, and Louisville.
Yeah, I mean they're optimistic because the basketball team won by so much last night.
And the points are fungible. You can move them wherever you need them to go. So.
Well, and Zach Calzada had the video of him just flashing $100 bills everywhere as a backup quarterback, 25 years old.
There's a lot of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
I missed that.
He had to apologize.
Please throw it down this side.
So Daniel Harris goes with 0 press coverage.
3rd and 5.
Oh,
Slant.
That's a good break on the ball right there, Everett.
Oh,
very good.
Thank goodness, because Harris got beat on that 0 on the slant again. The guy that converted it last time.
That's just knowing what to do right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a punt return. Get some.
Fair
He ain't
caught.
gonna return it.
About the 10. Someone in the chat was saying that Coach's Hugh Freeze playing 36 joke didn't get enough love. I mean, it stopped me in my tracks. I don't know what you're going to. My favorite part about last week was he had the tee time under his wife's name at like the Auburn course. And then the day he got fired, that tee time got pulled.
Might have pulled his membership. We got to have a little levity here.
I like those little wrist mounts for the band where the phone's sitting there so I can play and see the sheet music. That's pretty good.
There you go. North and south.
You gonna get one of those for Kate skiing so she can do live video while she's doing photo?
Absolutely. I'll take that.
I've seen some photographers with phones mounted on the top of their camera lens.
Yeah, I bought her a couple of those. I have one myself.
Fraser's awareness here. Just go right up in there. Why you keep going wide?
That was not where he needed to be. So
I mean, you got to use Bowens there.
Is that McCrayen? No, it's Nate again.
Frazier. Almost gets the first down out of that. Maybe
Again, first down.
half a yard shy.
Juke. Yeah, he's short. 3rd and 1.
Run it right at him here. Don't do anything crazy.
Comes McCray in, then they take him out. Chauncey should be in there.
Yep.
He's going to get hit on the left side in the backfield there.
Keep a quarterback. There you go.
Good call, Radi. Georgia has.
I mean,
the ball.
if you're that short and you don't have anybody in 0 technique, I'm like, run behind Drew.
Gunnar Stockton sneak gives Georgia a first down, 21-yard line. There is Mike Bobo's nose hairs. This camera's like right in his grill.
Mike Doge is going to be on TV, but he still doesn't shave. He's like, screw it. I'm not shaving for you. That's my guy. I love it. Oh, there's a bust. Like that. So I make fun of him juking, and that's why he does it, is because he plants a leg and can take off like that.
Look at Juan Gaston there. Watch him block this guy. Right guard.
Just no.
I mean, they don't have much of an answer for Georgia's run game right now.
They do not. Honestly, just
Stay with it.
stay with it, then go play action.
Frazier's up to 49 yards.
You need the first down. There you go.
Owen's back in the game.
Made the first, though.
Maybe, yeah.
That's great. Taking the ball off your own goal line. It's great.
Ooh, yeah, that's hurt.
That's either an ankle or a knee, right?
I don't know the way he's limping, man. It could be. I'm thinking knee, ankle, but that was just when your whole hips are rolling over like that. You're like, I can't put weight on anything. Poor guy.
That'll be an injury timeout. Georgia's up to 71 rushing yards.
Could be a cramp.
Mississippi State also has 73. Well, Kirby Smart talked about the heat.
That's exactly what made me think of it. People go, well, it's only 74 degrees. I'm like, you know how hot it is on the field, and when you're playing at that level, it's not just the heat. I mean, the heat takes it out of you fast, but also you can cramp up in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Just the sheer amount of effort that you're extending.
Well, you have a 2-week cold snap too. Like your body does adjust to that.
Yeah. Look at what is Mississippi State normally on third down? They're 6 of 9 today. What are
Pretty
they?
good, really, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to know historically.
4 for 4 the first drive, but the last
Exactly.
2 drives.
Last 2 have been good, but I was just kind of bringing them back down a little bit.
What positions this guy play? Linebacker or safety or what?
Pull up the MSU roster.
If he's DB, we got to go after whoever came in for him.
They're 42% on third down, Roddy.
Okay.
Nine minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Georgia leads 10-7. Ball on the 31-yard line. Gunnar Stockton fakes.
Oh boy.
Did he catch that?
Yeah, Oscar Delp
Delp.
got it through a
Holy
guy.
shit. What?
A little behind him a little. That's a good job.
Wow.
Georgia playing quick.
It's a way to get your head around, Zach.
5-yard gain to Branch.
Now pound.
Yeah, Coach, that was Isaac Smith they took out. He was number 2. That was a safety.
That's what he went on the first play.
That's exactly. I'm not saying so. You want to know how they went right down the middle of the seam on the first play? New safety, attack him. It's almost like Mike Bobo's been in this game before.
Run off tackle to the right.
He's running off tackle
Turn it
to
up.
the right. Turned it up.
I need commentary on you calling coach's commentary.
Good.
Makes me look smart, doesn't it?
Echo.
Exactly.
It's like I'm watching Jeopardy from the West Coast feed.
Now, folks, when I saw that play and I didn't see anybody to the field side, I'm like, they should run it to the left. Coach says run it to the right. You see the big pickup they have there. That's why he's a coach.
Bell in the backfield. Bell outside here. This is pistol fake.
Gunnar to step up
to
to avoid a sack.
Sure like to see run there.
Yeah.
We need a touchdown here.
Was he looking for a shot down the sideline?
I don't know. I mean, he knows he's got Oscar Delp out there in the flat, but I think he's waiting for one of those in-breaking routes to open up.
Better protection than he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he waits extra second, if he
it
there.
There you go. Speed.
Oh, wow.
Now he's looking like an aggressive back right there.
Yeah.
It's a 9-yard run.
Yeah, I thought he was only going to pick up about 4 or 5, and then all of a
That's the
sudden,
quickness.
you're right about that speed.
You see a little juke here. We're just blocking their ass
Look
off.
at the nice block there by Lucky and London Humphreys. London Humphreys cracks inside. And
We're going to come out of the hole fast, turn, run the play quick.
Frazier runs like Fred Flintstone trying to move his car.
Show the play.
they got it. Man, these idiots.
McCray they faked it to McCray.
What?
All right, so they fake it to McCray as a fullback. I think this is going to be an option that he didn't like what he saw, and Gunner cut back and essentially made it a QB counter.
Yeah.
It wasn't an option. It was going to be a run.
Where both the receivers tripped each other. It's okay.
And how many times do you see Dontrell Glover laying on top of an offensive line or defensive lineman that he put in
Here's
the
what's
dirt?
good here is we don't have to make it first here. I mean, a touchdown, we can make it first.
Yeah.
Empty set. Good keep.
Wow. I thought that was a loss of 7 yards.
Was that rolled in again?
No, that was Cash,
Yes.
I think. Wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Get your block here. What's that? Morris, stay with it.
Yeah.
It's a basic 90-yard drive. Left side. Touchdown.
Dive.
Hey, Frazier didn't go to the pylon, but Delt did.
Hey, after that long catch he had, he deserved that one.
That's his first touch of the year, isn't it?
He came really close.
Tight ends are dominating this game,
Yeah.
boy.
Hey, take the safeties out. Or, I say take a safety out. I feel bad that Isaac Smith got hurt, but
That's a great call.
bring a new guy in.
Look at his fake.
That's a lot of beef to try to take down. That poor cornerback he dives at him. I give that cornerback all the credit in the world. He's like that. I don't have the mass to take him out, so I'm going to try to trip him.
13 plays, 90 yards, 7 points. Georgia leads
90 yards.
17-7.
Love it. Can we give a quick shout out to Bo Gardner?
Snapper or what?
Yeah. All SEC last year. Ball comes through. I mean, Georgia's been so good on kicks and PATs. We take it for granted, but he's a hell of a snapper.
Nice pick by 6 there. It was. Did you see the pick?
I did not. Don't point that out. They might review it.
You can't block the guy like that.
No,
It was either 6 or 5.
I'll take it.
Too bad we fumbled that one, but we got a
They
pretty good.
fumbled it right back. So
We got a pretty good offense, boys.
we also have some good friends over at Athens Ford, and we mentioned some of the deals last week, and we had some folks go by the Georgia Botanical Gardens, and they said, "Hey, these lights are great." And I'm like, "Well, did you go see the Athens Ford vehicle out there?" They're like, "Who?" I'm like, "Come on, man."
You're killing me, Smalls.
I went to all the trouble to point out that they're the ones doing it, and you pointed out that you went to the Botanical Gardens and forgot who the hell put it on. So I do want to shout out to Athens Ford for putting on or being a huge sponsor of the lights at the Georgia Botanical Gardens. Look, it's November 8th. They'll be out there for November, December. It's a really cool thing to do. And I mean, the Botanical Gardens are always gorgeous, but when they do the lights out there, it's really nice. Great thing to take your kids to. Pretty inexpensive, and that's mainly because the folks at Athens Ford put a lot of money into it. Now, they have won the President's Award. They've won it 4 times. They got it most recently in 2024, which is a big deal. They're a 5-star certified Carfax dealer. So when they do the ratemydealer.com, they've won it in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. You can't do that if you're screwing people over or people are having a bad experience, because that's just based on pure ratings. That's not something you can buy from Carfax. That's not something that anybody in the industry can give you. That has to come from your customers, and Athens Ford gets it. Now, if you notice a theme, and if you're like, well, Radi's always talking about how great these people are, there's a reason the only people that we have sponsor this show are people we believe in.
Well, and I've known Radi for a long time. You don't really say nice things about hardly anybody.
No, dude, I am vicious. I'm full of anger and venom, and I don't like nothing. But I do like people who take care of my customers, people that take care of folks at UGA Sports. That's why I love having Atlanta Dental Implants come on. I love having Betsy Glass and the folks at Darden's Delights come on. You know, it's just, if my goal years ago was to create something called the Red and Black Pages, and we kind of did it. And it was basically anybody that had anybody from Georgia, University of Georgia grad or fan who had a product. If you were a Georgia guy and you had a plumbing business, then hire that person. Don't hire the guy that went to Clemson. And that's kind of what we've done with our sponsors here. These are all people who believe in Georgia, sponsor Georgia, and give people in the Georgia community top flight service. We've had some people who reached out, and I just didn't feel comfortable with them. And I'm like, oh, well, we're full. So
got Eddie and Alan too.
Yeah. So Alan Brock, Eddie Perez, those folks are just top shelf.
Kicked the damn ball out of bounds. Just talked about how fresh his leg was.
Now,
watch this guy.
Bo Gardner's about to have a shit snap because we said something nice.
Yep.
Crap. My apologies. Shouldn't have said anything nice about the kicker.
I got to think Levy's going to say, hey, we got to start throwing the ball. I mean, they ran the last 7 plays have been 6 runs, hasn't it?
Yeah. We got to chuck it now.
Is it Levy or Levy? Levy
is what I always hear. I just wonder if they'll slow it down a little bit to try to avoid Georgia having back-to-back possessions.
It's not their style.
He's going to throw it. Lucky he fell down. 2nd and 2. That's kind of what I expected to see.
Catch it and throw it.
Get those safeties, creep up, and then hit a downfield shot.
Tackle. Gee, Bunny Christmas. Who was that missed that one?
I thought it was a linebacker that missed him.
Ja'Cory Thomas.
Ja'Cory.
That's a high throw.
Yeah, but Anthony Evans can jump like nobody's business. And even then, Ja'Cory Thomas hits him and doesn't really tackle it. Wait.
I mean, they're zooming down the field.
On time for a penalty.
Okay.
First and 15 after the penalty.
That's a big boy.
We've reached middle 8 territory. Georgia gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Different QB coach.
Quarterback run.
Yep. Fake, run, missed tackle.
God, that was 4 yards.
Yep.
Should have been a loss of 1.
Can you keep a running tally on missed tackles? That's 4 at least.
2 in the last 2 plays. But,
yeah.
He lost a yard, but he could have lost, he's going to throw a pig here.
He about threw it out of the stadium. The announcer said that was intended for Evans. I see no evidence of that. That was just.
It was. I mean, he was right there.
I thought he airmailed it.
It was. He's like, oh, come on. You can't pull me out here. I'd have left him in and let him run it.
Blake Shapen comes back in.
Be
for
nice
the 3rd
if we
and
could
12.
stop him here and get this middle 8 going. I don't like. Don't throw it over here.
Yeah.
State's ball at the 30-yard line.
2 on 3. 0 going in slant again.
Surely they're going to kick the field goal here, right? About 4th and 5.
I throw a slant. He was open again. They hit on 60% of their fourth downs, apparently, by the little stat line there.
You're down by 2 possessions. I don't know what the thinking is here.
14-13.
Out route into the boundary.
Inside 11. There's the out route into the boundary.
Oh, yeah, he dropped one. Kiss me, you fool. We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds and 3 timeouts. Just like we said, Rod, you got to get some drops.
Exactly. Out route into the field. Was that the field or the boundary side there, Coach?
That was to the field.
To the field.
Coach, would you kick that field goal?
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, realistically, you need points against us, but I guess he thought it. Now we're going to have it 2 straight possessions, so
yeah,
I like our chances here.
Well, that's a bit of what I was thinking was you get what you can at the moment.
Well, that right there, though, another thing like Roddy was talking about in his thing yesterday, first down, they had a 5-yard penalty, second down, a 1-yard loss. So, and then an overthrow.
Yep.
They did nothing there. We didn't really do that much, but their inability to execute was a bit part of it too, right?
Yep. We said in our column that you need like I said, overthrow, drop passes, tip balls. And for folks who are like, oh, well, that doesn't sound positive. Well, yeah, you see what happens when they execute, they gash you. But when we're just at a situation where with the lack of talent that you have, you kind of hope that the other team makes mistakes, and other teams do. You saw Aguilar in the Tennessee game was dead on for the first half, and then coach said, look, this guy has 2.7 bad plays a game, whether they're a bad snap or an interception or a pick or something, and the guy had 3 or 4. So, and it's impossible even on air to hit everything, and they had a bad a drop there, just like Georgia's had some drops. Everybody's going to have them. And
well, Georgia fumbled on the 3.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
They fumbled one, and Georgia put it in the end zone. So
here's the thing right here.
Ups and downs, peaks and valleys, like you said.
Really good football team right here. Yeah. Get at least 3 out of this, and then take the next kickoff and put this game out of reach.
Yeah. And coaches always said, look, if you can get up a couple scores, now you force the other team. So on first down, you notice they run it a lot because Georgia's prepared for the pass. Well, on first down, they got to throw. They got to come at you. If you make them one-dimensional, then you can put your defense into the protection or into the scheme with it's not a 50-50 shot of what they're going to do. It's more 60-40, 70-30. And if they got to throw it, look, hey, why is Georgia in dime on first down? Because they're down 3 scores. They got to throw. So.
Brian in the chat says, I love listening to Coach predict the play calls before they happen. Happens often.
What I'd like to see here is a mix of screens and underneath stuff, and then maybe take a shot. But we've had 3 different tight ends have the ball thrown to them today. 2 of them have caught it.
Yep.
Breeley says, I want to see an anxiety-free afternoon.
Well, here comes Peanut in the game. We could see a toss sweep right here.
Georgia with 2.5 minutes.
49, Coach, 49.
49 or 48. I don't want to see Leby. I want to see the play. Peanut to the left.
Yep.
There's Peanut. He stays straight ahead.
Well, I'd like to see him outside.
Yeah.
Get up and run a play here before the 2 minute.
Coach, how do you balance aggression versus protecting the ball 2 minutes to go?
You just got to be aggressive. Hell, I ain't worried about protecting it.
That's when false start.
I think they're in the neutral zone.
I thought Delp may have moved.
Yeah.
So they call it the snap infraction on Bobo.
74. Well, the clock's going to run out now.
Yeah, he rocked it back.
Yeah, but you see how Delp was leaning. He was probably looking at the snap, and so he started to go.
That's exactly what their guy did earlier. So
now Drew has to go to the sideline to think about it.
You never want to be called for a penalty right before TV timeout.
Nope.
You're about to get a ear storm. I love it.
I mean,
what do you say to a guy that was a ring bearer in your wedding?
Right.
I told you, little shit, when you were carrying that ring, you had to drop it.
I'm cutting off your allowance.
Tell everybody what that was.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, that's when Kirby Smart got married. Little Drew Bobo was the ring bearer.
He was little then. He ain't little now.
Yeah. Dude, when we played against him, because he grew up when he was in the Athens area. My son and him went head to head, and I'm like, he's a little skinny guy. He's gonna be like his dad, And then they go off to Colorado State. I don't stay in touch with them. They go to South Carolina. Then all of a sudden, we're going to a camp. I think the Under Armour camp. They're like, "Hey, Drew Bobo's here." I'm like, "What is a tight end?" They're like, "No, he's a lineman." I'm like, "What this? Who in his family's got lineman size?" So I just thought he was going to get plowed under, and no, I'm like, I went up and I'm like, and he didn't remember me. I mean, I never really got to know him. Hell, I never talked to his dad, except when his dad showed up at one of our games and started telling the other team how to attack my defense. Which I'll never forgive you for that one, Mike. He's over there whispering. I'm just yelling across the field, "Mike, get back in the stands!" And they torched our defense badly.
Coach, you think Mike could have played offensive line with today's nutrition?
But it's just amazing to see the size that kid grew into.
Yeah.
We've hurt ourselves here with that penalty.
Yeah.
They might get the ball back.
Hey, there's some good athletic genes in that family.
Yeah. It makes me wonder how big Andrew's going to get.
Never know.
Andrew's almost 6 feet.
Yeah.
Well, Kirby was not the best athlete in his marriage, right?
Yeah, that's true. But when you're Kirby Smart and you come and you become starting safety at Georgia with the team that he played with, there's some skills, athletic skills there. But you're right, his wife is pretty badass.
Jermaine Phillips, drafted by Tampa. Champ Bailey.
Jermaine was a thumper.
There's a picture of those guys when he was a captain at the Georgia-Florida game.
Yeah, like Chris Terry.
I was about to say, he's standing out there with Chris Terry. And when you look at Kirby Smart, you're like, what, y'all let a midget play? And I'm like, no one should be photographed next to Chris Terry. That is just, I'd have been like, no, I want to be a captain next week, when we got me next to Champ.
One of the best meetings I ever had. I called Chris in. I said, Chris, you're playing some at the end, but you could make a lot of money as an offensive tackle in the pros. And he said, you really think so? He said, Coach, if you believe that, and I can help the team, I'll do it. And the rest is history.
I mean, what a monster.
I want to take a picture beside Juan Gaston so I look skinny.
I'm just going to let that one float. I ain't going to say a word. I'll just let that one float. All right, so usually after a penalty, we have a bad play.
Pressure.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Damn.
That's targeting, isn't it?
Shit, he's hurt.
That's targeting.
I think they killed him.
Yeah, they are calling targeting.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Wow. You sons of bitches.
Good Lord, Lawson.
It can't be a worse feeling as a parent or a coach when you see your kid get down like that.
Well, he's moving his legs a little bit.
Yeah.
This is Lawson Lucky that's down for Georgia. Took a really hard hit. It may even been the second one, too, that went off the guy's knee, like the combination.
And he put his shoulder into his head, but he didn't use his helmet.
Right,
He's sitting up.
They have him sitting up. So
our training staff is around the top in the country as far as treating these kind of injuries. They do a lot of nationals, like Ron Corson now is talking to the Rams about going out there, and they're going to do a nationwide deal in May at the Rams Stadium for like 2,000 people, like coaches, administrators, more than anything, trainers and medical people, about how to handle these kind of issues. I mean,
and this is Georgia's Ron Corson doing that.
And we've got Connor over there right now, along with Ryan Madalino. These guys are all in top of it.
Good to see Lawson up and moving that way.
That is a tough kid. I know part of his genetics, but that was a wallop to the brain.
So they got 2 safeties out of the game now.
You just worry about neck injuries with that stuff. So for him to be able to get him move around immediately. Yeah.
That was the first thing he said. I'm seeing him move his feet. That's what coach is looking for. I will say that looked as the worst hit I've ever seen was the one at Auburn when they hit Ronnie Brown. He laid on the ground, and I looked to see his chest moving because it didn't for like.
We're in good shape with their secondary now with 2 of their safeties out.
Minute 53 left in the second quarter.
You got to get over.
There's the flag. I'm about to say they attacked him.
Jaden Riddell was the target.
They should be pass interference.
Why don't you put 10 in there? Not second guessing, but 10's a little better target.
Maybe because the tendencies. They don't think you're going to throw it to him.
I don't know.
I'm just guessing.
You can't break down like that.
Yeah.
You
telegraph it.
Get some help from these guys. I know that.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it. Oof.
Gunner has to escape. Get something out of it just across midfield.
Ernest Green got torched.
Well, it was a speed rush, and it kind of caught him there.
Yeah.
Still a minute and a half.
Run the ball right here.
Georgia has all 3 timeouts. So
in a minute 30, 129, 128, 127. Stay on him, Ernest. There you go. Oh, and I right out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
The ref started to say the clock was winding, and then he adjusted it.
Nice pickup with a protection there.
Yeah.
Out route to Zachariah Branch gets about 3 to 4 yards.
Coach, when you have this guy speed rushing play after play after play on Ernest Green, did you go inside him one time?
Yeah, he's going to try to hit something into the boundary here.
Noah Thomas.
Like, that was not a very confident catch. Did you see where he caught it?
And then had to remember that he's supposed to run with it after.
You used to timeouts, man. I mean, we're not that close, are we? Was it 35-yard line? Shit.
38, yeah. Losing a lot of time.
Going up high. Dylan
Got
Bell.
to catch that.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 3. You can run it and call the timeout.
Goodness gracious. I'm going to run it there. Show it again. Quarterback keep here will score. Might be quarterback draw.
Incomplete intended for London Humphreys.
I just don't know what
two deep shots there trying to hit on the right side. I mean, left side. Now you're 4th and 3.
2nd and 3, we take 2 deep shots instead of running right at them.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 timeouts. Now, is Georgia going for this?
Yeah.
You're not quite in his range yet.
Yeah.
We're going to call the timeout here. Probably reset the clock.
So Georgia does call a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Didn't feel like a very efficient operation.
No.
Well, it has been for the most part, but the last couple of plays, I mean, you take a deep shot, but it looked like he had to win the bell, didn't it?
It did. That's why on 2nd and 3, I got no problem with throwing the bell down the sideline like that. But then
I think the
3rd
third
and 3.
down, I don't know that was the number one choice. I think
I got you. That makes sense.
we're going to try to get him offside here. He's just going to punt, which is percentage play.
Would you fake it?
You wouldn't fake it here. They looking for a fake.
Now they're going to rush the punt team off the field. Offense is back on the field.
They got to call timeout.
And Mississippi State calls timeout.
Look, gamesmanship. We're going to take away one of their timeouts just in case we don't convert this. We'll take away one of theirs.
Maybe the most cardio Brett Thorson's gotten in a game this season.
Definitely punted here.
When you see him run, you see why you don't fake it a whole lot.
I mean, his job is to kick a ball.
I don't just say it.
Trust me, I'm not going to.
No,
harp on
I've
someone's
teased
running.
it. I've teased it. The dude kicked me out of the end zone.
Kirby checking with the ref.
Kirby telling him what he's going to do here. He's telling him
We're doing this again. We're doing this again.
they can't call timeout 2 times in a row. That's why he did it. They can't call 2 timeouts. They're offside.
There it is.
Michael Morris is so happy right now.
That's good coaching there. How about that?
So after all that, Mississippi State jumps off sides.
And what were you saying about our operation?
Yeah,
That was pretty good. Dave.
I was using Radi's theory.
No, that was good.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. No, you're right.
Last week we got called for that
Yeah,
clap.
exactly.
Forget-
Again, I tell you, stuff like that only happens at in the Florida game. Oh,
Why you jump up in the air to catch the ball? Timeout. Timeout.
Georgia's not calling the
24
timeout.
seconds. I guess they got they have the second play called already.
Got to
22,
snap it,
21.
Gunner. There you go. "17 seconds left. You have 2 timeouts.
Is it on the 22 or what?
19.
I run a quarterback draw here, walk in. Or throw it to Cash.
Have Noah Thomas, Oscar Delp, Dylan Bell, Cass Jones.
Cash Jones on a wheel.
Branch in motion.
Guys lined up all sides.
Yes.
Go to Branch.
Block. Touchdown.
Go, 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 go. Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Georgia.
What a
Zachariah
block.
Branch.
That was huge.
Really good operation by Georgia on that drive.
Yeah. Good job.
Coach, you got your pants pulled down on that series.
Yeah, I did. Hey, there's Kate.
Why do they run so many screens?
What did Coach say earlier? I want to see some screens here. Yeah.
I want to see anything to get Zachariah Branch the ball. It can be a screen. It can be a sweep. It can be a pop. Fade, a slant. I don't care.
We get the ball back too,
Yep.
right?
Yes, sir.
You say what you want to about coaching, but that series there was a master class
Yeah, it was.
there. And
That is one that
See, the second time they can't call timeout.
right.
Good job here by Cash Jones. Fake.
Help getting out there.
Freeling.
You're not seeing halves like this in the SEC this season, 24-7. Like everything has been close. It's been competitive. Games are one score. This is not over, but this is a strong statement from Georgia in this half. And that's even with a fumble in the red zone. This could have been worse.
Even if they didn't get that offsides, didn't you basically have them in the wrong defense?
You mean when they weren't. They thought we were going to punt again.
Yep.
Shout out to special teams coach Kirk Benedict. I mean, I'm sure Kirby kind of made the call, but I don't think I've seen him do that twice in a row like that. The new rule, you can't call timeout twice, makes you do it. It was
end of the first quarter. Purdue 3, Ohio State 0.
How's my boys at Marshall doing? After the first 4 or 5 minutes, that's about as good as you've seen Georgia play as
the
a
best
team.
I've seen so far.
Halftime, James Madison 21, Marshall 12. There's a batted ball.
I mean, why would you throw the ball 5 yards 11 seconds ago? Chance for interception.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Hey, at halftime, we take a break, just like they take a break. We'll pop up the stats, and you can leave the stream active and come back and check on us beginning of the third quarter.
All right. Go Dogs.
Folks, great first half. Dogs get it back. Down 3 scores. Now you know what they have a lot better idea of what they're going to do. But do stick with us because it's going to be a we haven't seen the downfield passing from MSU, but it's coming. So,
yep.
All right. We'll see you back in about 20 minutes. It's 1:41. We'll see you back at 2 o'clock.
Raise the bar with Flight by Yingling. Low carb, low calorie, more taste. Brewed for the generation that's always reaching for more. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
Leading 24-7, Georgia scored 24 unanswered points. Successful in every drive except the second one where they fumbled close, but they kicked a field goal, fumbled, then touchdown. And they got Gunnar Stockton on the screen there, 176 yards, couple TDs. Now he gets the ball back, and I mean, you're up 24-7. You got a 17-point lead, 3 scores. If you score again, that start breathing a little bit easier, and you start.
Well, they've got a team that's shown the propensity to come back. I mean, you look at what they did against Texas. And, we just got to keep the hammer down and
exactly
not miss our turn, and just don't get too funky with the ball, and keep using all these elements. We got a lot of elements. I mean, you're seeing some of these young guys play too. I like. I like to see that.
Yeah. Go down and score so you can see Puglisi by the end of the quarter.
Short again. We got a chance to get it out of here, but he kicked that really good.
This one was weird knuckleballers.
I like to see that play where we pull the guard and hand the ball off. That's just impressive right there.
I like the push off too. We'll mention Yingling later, but shout out to Yingling right off the bat.
They're going to start pressuring us here right off the bat. Look at this. Don't get funky, man. Go straight ahead.
Yep. It's a pickup of 2.
I like the threat of Zachariah going in motion. It just puts so much pressure on the defense.
They had 4 guys shifting there, try to realign with him going in motion. I liked it.
So we're playing Riddell in there.
Yeah, Lawson kind of big him.
Take him. He didn't hit him quick enough.
Yeah, I say this. And I got a significant third down here. 3rd and 4.
He was looking deep first. If he hit him quick, he could have turned it up. But
yeah.
Quarterback run.
Nice little rollout there, but again, just waited too long. Like I said, looking downfield. Won the big play. I get it.
Well, you always look deep first, but don't look very long.
Yeah. I need something here that's going to pick up. Oh, it's not. It's at 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Look at all the meat in the middle. Wow. Great job, offensive line, giving him time to throw to Noah Thomas.
Thomas is a threat in the boundary. I mean, big target.
Mm-hmm. Nice breaks.
Good pressure out there.
Yeah. Kirby's whacks him in the chest. Good job. And James Coley right there.
Take him out. He did a good job. Run the ball off tackle here. It's all right.
Yeah, I'll take it. 2nd and 7. He didn't dance around that time and wasn't the best blocked play, but I like him just going full speed.
You got the screen to 1 here if you want to do it.
Oh, yeah, nobody on him. And
there it is again, touchdown.
Oh,
is he going to go to the pylon this time?
Stay in bounds.
He did.
I said I wanted to run that play.
Is that what they just ran?
It's the same thing they ran before, but they ran to the tight end side.
Okay.
Radi, you were smart about saying we needed some big plays.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing? You reading the Bobo's mail or something? You guys need to read his 3-2-1. That's pretty damn slick. So we got a tight end here, but we pull the guard and watch this mash.
Boom. Oscar
Freeling
Delp,
down the field.
Freeling, Micah Morris. That's just you got to give the offensive line a hell of a ton of credit there.
I mean, they blocked everybody in
That's my boy. Yeah.
Starkville right there.
120 yards for Nate Frazier on 7 carries.
That's what I was expecting when the season started. Should have had 2 touchdowns. Happy for him to get that one. That makes him feel a million times better.
I love those explosive plays, boy.
Yep. Blocked everybody at Starkville.
Our defense ought to play loosey-goosey now.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you got some room.
Great throw on 3rd down to Thomas.
Yep.
He's made 2 good. The one catch where he jumped up in the air I didn't like, but
yeah. That was
I think Gunner's hit about, after that miss to overthrows, he's got a couple overthrows, but he's been pretty accurate. We got a good package. I'm just saying this. Our offensive line, among the best in the country, I think.
No,
you just look at the movement we get in the holes.
And when you knock off a 60-yard run where your guy doesn't get touched, I mean, the closest thing was when he got to the safety and he stumbled a little bit and got tapped him there. But I mean, he runs pretty much untouched for 60 yards. That's pretty.
You made that point too about the about running right at them. You know, those plays right there, just where they're happening right at the line of scrimmage, and you know they're engaging you so far off with their linebackers that you get a tie there. You see why they break it, because their man coverage is out. And just really good concept.
I love it. Another good concept is Yingling by Flight. It 6 generations in the making. It took a long time to get Yingling Flight to come to pass, but that's because they weren't in a hurry. I mean, when Yingling made their lager, no hurry. When they made their black and tan, no hurry. Which, by the way, if you don't, now that it's getting winter, I know we talk about Flight all the time. If you see black and tan in your grocery store, grab that. It's fantastic beer. But they weren't in a hurry. They wanted to come out with a fantastic, light, refreshing beer, and they were able to come up with one that only had 95 calories in it, 2.6 grams of carbs, 4.2% alcohol by volume, so it's not light in the flavor or alcoholic content, and it's a brilliant beer. I think you'll absolutely enjoy it. You need to enjoy it responsibly, please, and tip of the open a beer and tip it towards Nate Frazier there for knocking off a 60-yard run. And I would, if I could do it without getting in trouble with the entire NCAA, I'd buy a whole case for that offensive line for that particular play right there. That was a brilliant blocks all across, including Oscar Delp. So just mashed them, and now the Dogs are up 31-7. Brilliant.
That's why you take 4 tight ends on the trip. I mean, we took Jason Riddell, along with Elias. So Lucky's hurt. You watch Riddell, if he catches the ball, he's got big time speed like Brock Bowers. Let's don't kick it out of bounds again. All right. Ohio State's starting to make a move now.
Yeah. Ohio State looks really good.
Tackle. There we go.
There you go, Aguero. Keep him inside. You know your help's coming. You know CJ Allen's working inside out. Christian Miller's coming inside out. You just don't let him get outside of you.
Georgia dominated that middle 8.
Sack. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know they're going to throw on the safeties. 3rd and 3 or what? Yeah. They got us. We need somebody down here on this slot.
Oh, there's. Oh, I think they might have killed him.
Well, I hope he's not hurt.
Yeah.
For two reasons. One, he's not hurt, and they put that other guy in that can run.
Yeah. That was like whiplash.
Who was that?
Gabe Harris.
Good swim.
Nice
move.
swim. Yeah, just watch the whip flash here. You don't see him.
I think that's not a throw.
God, what a hit.
I guess he did throw it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can run a punt back. This guy here is going to be out, and he put the number War Daddy in there, quarterback. Scare me to death running.
The cobwebs are clearing for him.
They're going straight to the locker room.
But I tell you, when you see him holding his arm back like that,
Shoulder.
Yeah,
He's
that-
going in there to the.
yeah, that's bad. Now, see, he decides to return that one, but the one that he caught on the 10 where there was nobody around him just was confusing to me.
We're going to probably try some hockey play on first down here. It's either going to look real good or real bad. You realize how big that 18 is?
He's a monster. Georgia's got 173 yards today on the ground so far.
I'd say one more score, and you can probably start putting second teamers in here.
You got two backs in there.
Yeah, you said something funky, Coach. There it is. Josh McCray working as a fullback with Peanut. They tried that against Florida, and it was just as ineffective.
I don't know why they don't just turn and run a toss sweep to the guy. You don't need to start thinking up things here when something's been working. God, what did he lose, 3?
Frazier is back in the game.
Dang.
Got something at the bottom with Noah Thomas, if you'll trust him. Gunner with a keeper.
Oh, Gunner, make the first.
3rd and 2.
Not too bad. That was good, wasn't it?
I loved it. Way to take off, big man.
McCray's back in the game.
A big Juan in at right guard. Did Glover go to left, or do you notice?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's him. That's 63.
There's Noah
Big
Thomas.
Noah. Run, Noah. Quit looking around.
What a run.
The guy looks backwards more than he does forward.
I tell you, that was a great run, though. Anyway, you look at it. Good poise by Gunner, wasn't it?
Yep.
That guy there not too happy.
Ugly Mississippi
That's what we
State.
needed. This guy to have a breakout game. What's the name of that song? You dropped a bomb on me. Who sang that? Baby.
Cool Gang?
I don't know. That was a bomb. Yeah, let's put the other guy in the game. What's his name?
Ryan Puglisi. Anthony Dasher. That will do it. Noah Thomas running like he owed somebody money. He did. This the head whipping around. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. But hey, to be fair, he saw where they were coming from and he avoided them. He went back and forth and scored. I just wanted him to put his head down and go hell for leather, but he might have gotten caught. So who am I to say anything? That's very glad for him. Remember last week when he had 2 back-to-back plays where he missed a block and then they throw to him. It goes through his hands. They get the interception. Florida's able to score off that. And Georgia holds him to a field goal. But then later on, he has the contested catch in the end zone for a touchdown. You can just see him becoming more and more comfortable in it. Great stop. Like Coach said, that pressure route that he had on 3rd down, he runs down there, hits the brakes hard. He's a great target right there on the sideline. And then that one, 64 yards to the house. That is a guy who's starting to feel it. And with Colby Young out, who is a huge leader for Georgia, getting him playing like that is a big
I thought
deal.
it was nice that Kirby took Colby on this trip. You see him on the sideline?
I did not see
Yep.
that.
You got 74 men. If you take a guy, you got to count. But he's out down there with a boot. But he's good for the morale. That's a good move.
I guarantee you he'll be the first one over there to congratulate Noah Thomas. Well, not the first one because he's got a boot on. But when he gets him, there'll be nobody rooting harder for Noah Thomas than Colby Young.
Super chat from Mikos. So the Dogs have silenced the cowbells.
Well, I bet it is a lot quieter out there now. If you want good decisions, we're talking about taking, throwing to Noah Thomas there and taking Colby Young on the trip. Check out our friends at Equity Prime Mortgage. They also make good decisions, and it's a good decision for you to use them if you need a home loan or a commercial loan or a renovation loan. Again, when I tell people to go to Equity Prime Mortgage, I say click on all the at the top. They'll say products, resources, marketing, about the lock test, log in. All the stuff at the top. Click on products, and when you look at that page, you're like, "Holy crap! This is a complicated business. I don't know which one of these I need." The wrong reason, I'm not trying to scare you into saying it's complicated. I'm just saying that if you want somebody who has a lot of different options, who has a lot of different, who they're not a small town lender who's like, well, we can do a conventional or we can do an adjusted rate. They got 2 options. These guys have 30, 40, 50 options here. So my point is, if you need somebody to help you and you want the camaraderie of like a boutique clinic, but the lending power of a giant corporation, check out Equity Prime Mortgage. You're going to get the boutique experience like there's somebody in your family doing this for you, but they've got the financial strength to give you a fantastic deal at a great rate, and they'll find it for you. So check out Equity Prime Mortgage. It's as good a decision as throwing to Noah Thomas and letting him run it for 64 yards for a touchdown.
We're going to have to come up with some material here for a 4th quarter, guys.
Well, it's getting ready to be exciting with this quarterback coming in there now.
Yeah. Gunnar Stockton now 15 of 22 for 251 yards and 3 TDs.
Guy coming in now is going to be a human highlight show, one way or the other.
Super chat from Chris. He said, who took the points in this game? I did not think Georgia was going to cover this spread at all.
Still haven't. I mean, this guy here is like Vince Young. Watch him. Scary. We got to be careful about playing man on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Make him earn it.
So you want to go zone here, Coach?
Yeah.
All right.
You got Harris over there.
Yeah.
Tackle.
KJ Bolden with the tackle.
Get away from him.
Yeah, just.
This guy doesn't throw the ball down the field like Chapin does, but I guess he's coming back with a new brace on.
I feel bad because that was a hell of a blow. But then they also did the same to Lawson Lucky, so.
I mean, if I'm
get a turnover here.
If I'm Levy, I'm not playing Chapin anymore in this game.
Bad snap.
Oh.
First down.
I thought he was going to drop that one.
Is that Evans?
No.
Or Thomas?
No, that was
that's Thomas.
Brendan Thomas.
Fast, man.
He is lightning quick. And he's looking right at him. That's where he wants to go.
Deep shot.
And Zion Branch and KJ Bolden back there. Twin safeties over the top.
Watch the quarterback draw.
Oh,
Yeah, that was god
That was a
awful.
routine throw.
Jesus. Now you see why he's not the starter.
that wouldn't have made it to first base.
My bad. You're right. It was definitely my bad.
What else can you say?
Yeah,
man?
no one else's fault.
That was a really nice throw. Like you said, Roddy, you got to have some help from the other team.
Yeah.
Well, I think we see why Shapen is their quarterback.
Yeah.
But this guy here's got a lot of future, though. But he's just raw. We got Jaguar in there. Let's get lined up.
They're going to tell him to run it here after that.
Sack me.
Oh,
Shit.
And there it is.
You knew it was going to happen. You can't do that, Schumann. I mean, man, coverage, they block everybody, and the guy runs for 18 yards.
Nobody there.
God almighty. Just so.
There's going to be a flag.
Yeah, that was a good throw. After the one behind his back, someone in the chat asked if it was Dwan Mathis.
I started to
mean.
say something about that, and then I
That's
thought,
a little mean.
No, it's just when they showed him warming up on the sideline and he hits the wrong guy.
It's ridiculous for us to do that on third down like that. I mean, he never even looked at the ball.
No, you just saw his hands come up, and you can't put your face in his.
We can't. Like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I'm like, if you have to lean on him to get your face out of his
quarterback run.
Yeah, 3 men. Only bringing 3 or 4. There's your quarterback run like you called it, Coach.
Just hope the clock runs out.
Mm-hmm.
They got to score 5 times. Tackle. The thing I don't like about that 6-man pressure, you know where every gap is. Let them move around or do something.
Well, you pointed because then Christian tried to switch at the last second and left that boundary. Field gap wide open. Last week, after they got busted on that twice, Coach, they had a guy drop out. He looked like he was coming, and then he dropped back and caught DJ Lagway for only a 3-yard gain.
We get killed by it.
Yep.
It's not been good.
At our next break, we have a super chat from Dr. Anonymous with a joke for Coach.
What's his name?
Dr. Anonymous.
All right, Anon.
Georgia's heavy to the field side, and he runs to the boundary and picks up a few. Xavier McLeod with the stop. That gets from Mayberry.
Quarterback sprint out this time.
There's the sprint out.
Great coverage. I mean, that's a good call by me. Kick a field goal, Libby. Be a miracle get a stop here. I like it when they condense the formation like this.
Mhm.
We were all over this.
Yeah. I mean, he's going up against
2-man route to the top. Pressure up the middle. Let him inside you.
I mean, even if it's not a touchdown, it's a first down.
Who was covering him there?
that was
that Zion Branch?
Zion Branch, number 2.
Bad snap.
Nope.
No.
Oh, you can't pull him back, KJ. Now, knowing what they do, they're going to fake it and keep it. He doesn't even worry about anybody reading his lips.
Yeah.
Come on, the quarterback hard.
Why would you not get under center and run a sneak here? Touchdown State.
What I told you about this quarterback.
You did. And the person with the start Camario Taylor sign up there looks vindicated.
All right. So that from Dr. Anonymous Coach says, hey, Coach, did you know that your cottage cheese isn't really cheese? It just occurred to me.
Oh, my God.
That's pretty good there, Doc. Boy, and don't know it. Those feet show it because they're long fellas.
Going home.
That made you squirm, Roddy.
Did it irritate me? No, it just gave me a corn cushion.
You can't be fired, Coach. That's here. Here's the crazy thing, Dr. Anonymous. Now I have to send that to my wife because she loves puns.
Yeah.
She loves puns. That's the only way you're ever getting a pun read on this show is Super Chat. Son of a. I don't know what left a worse taste in my mouth, that touchdown or that joke. God.
I tried to put them together so you wouldn't have two moments of
Okay.
misery.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's like this is going to hurt, you know.
I've never seen you walk off the screen in an agony like that.
Well, after that first drive, I almost did.
Yeah.
Georgia's defense was like, what the hell are we doing
You
here?
almost started that east side walk a little early.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. I've been grievously injured. I need to reach out to Morrison Dean. I bet he can figure out who the hell Dr. Anonymous is. What's funny is when you see Jeff Dean and you see the business, you think of these, lawyers with the spats and the sophisticated, kind of old school thing. These guys are cutting edge. They're pretty brilliant. So, if you're in Northwest Georgia and East Tennessee and you need help, again, they'll do it anywhere, but I'm just saying, if you actually want to run by the office, check out morrisondean.com. Fantastic lawyers. They know everybody in that area. They know the officers of the court. They know the judges. And not to say that, that people are like, well, if you know the judges, you can get things done. No, you just know who you need to be in front of and what they like, what their preferences are.
It's a relationship business.
It's a relationship business. And if you want something to go your way, you don't want to go in and this judge absolutely hates your guts. Or this judge doesn't like X, doesn't like Y. So my point is there's a lot of young cats who they think opening a law firm is putting up a billboard on I-85 and telling you to call them. And, no, you actually want somebody who's an advocate for you, who knows how to be effective. And if you look at the results that we've gotten from Jeff Dean and the cases that they're doing, the testimonials, the satisfaction, the just pure aid. And a lot of people say, well, guys like this, they're just out to collect money. They've got money. They're out to help you. And I'm not saying they're rich, but this is a guy who, when people are injured, their lives are ruined. Some of them are ended, like we're talking about with the Kratom stuff. Somebody's passed away. They do a lot of cases where somebody's been killed. So you have to deal with that, and you want somebody who's going to be an advocate for you. So reach out to Jeff Dean at Morrison Dean, and you will have an instant absolute advocate for you. And if they can't win for you, it's not going to cost you anything. So check them out.
My dad one time got jury duty, and the judge was asking, all right, is anyone in here a Georgia Bulldog football fan? And of course, like half the hands went up, right? Turns out Marcus Stroud had a Lawrence County speeding ticket that required his appearance. And I think
what were the chances of anybody in there not being
exactly but they were trying to weed that out. My dad didn't have to be on that, and I'm sure that it got settled anyway. But
watch onside kick here. Didn't do it.
I think people that have driven through Lawrence County understand.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dockaway, 4575 for the super chat. Appreciate you.
That dog's name's what?
Bully.
Bully?
No, that's Dak.
That's Dak?
Yeah.
Was Bully their costume mascot? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just thought his name was Dak.
All right, let's answer the challenge here. I like lining up into I and Burma Road.
Yeah, just run. That's some beef on the left there.
I think it's a situation, Roddy, where Bully is the title.
I got you.
Nice call.
Dylan Bell running people over.
Hey, clip that for me right there, please.
That was a nice call, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great call, Coach. Everybody went to the left, and then he comes around on the right side. Yeah, you're right. It's Bully 12. His name is Dak. Whereas Georgia's UGA 10, or excuse me, UGA 11 is named Boom.
It's Bully 22, isn't
Honestly,
it?
I don't like either one name. Oh, yeah, right. That is 22. I forgot my Roman numerals. Jesus, can't y'all keep a dog alive down there?
What to Zach?
Oh, London Humphreys went out for it.
You got to catch it. Good throws it.
Yep.
I like the over the top throw.
Yep.
Too bad.
Yep. That's why I miss George Pickens. I think that guy might have hurt his hammy, Coach.
4:02 left in the third quarter. Little pitch to the right to Nate Frazier.
Nate, do it, baby.
There you go. Though. Big Dontrell Glover gets behind him and pushes him.
Running like he did against Clemson that year.
Yep. He's feeling it. He's got over 100 yards.
He's trying to get 200.
Look at this beef. Come on out here, Juan.
Oh, he tripped. But now so they hold him up. Dontrell's on the front side, right? Look, he runs around to the back and then just picks up the defender and Nate Frazier and pulls him for a first down. Keeping out for number 1, the cornerback. He limped off.
There
the field.
it is, right there. Come on. Ooh.
Oh, I got him by the foot.
I thought we were going to break that one.
Is that time on Mitchell?
Peanut. See how fast he is.
Yeah. Tony Mitchell.
I'll tell you, the Buffalo Wild Wings in Starkville is probably hopping now. People leaving the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only place to go.
A lot of people into the boundary here to throw that screen.
There's the boundary. There's the screen. Couple blocks, but didn't quite.
Well,
didn't quite get there. Yeah.
Quarterback run a sweep and keep it up the middle.
True freshman, right side of the line. Dontrell Glover, Juan Gaston.
He's going to fake the sweep to cash and keep it inside. Nope.
Tipped.
Gee, many Christmas.
They've been jumping
on there.
Yeah, they've been jumping on every play. They're well coached to get in the air.
He's going to go for it.
Are they going to just try to get him to jump again?
They're down both starting safeties and the starting cornerback.
They're going to let this
And
go
that's
and punt.
Big clap, clap, clap.
We take the leg game or take the timeout?
Delay game. Okay.
Still a good try. Golly, I hated that play on third down. The guy got pressure from the backside.
Yep.
I think 3rd and 3 or 4 for us should be run right now.
You've had such good luck with it.
Actually,
Yeah.
first punt of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pin them back.
I mean, the punter's been on the field a couple of times, but he didn't stay.
That's a good point. This is his 3rd time on the field. This is his first punt.
Ooh.
Get down there and get under it.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. There you go. KJ Bolden and London Humphreys both sitting on the goal line just in case it hits the ground and goes that way. They'd stop it. Yeah. You're right, Coach.
This guy's out of the game there.
Yeah. So they lost 4 starters, at least 3 on defense, 1 on offense. And when you lose your QB, not that he was killing you. This guy was averaging, 271 yards of offense through the air in SEC play? So.
Free rusher. It was
Yeah.
C.J. Allen. Ball got out, though. That's what you're taught, throw behind the rush.
Yep. Guy did a good job. They wanted to light him up and did a really good job there. Rashawn Dinkins. Oh, tip ball.
You'll remember that quarterback last year was Michael Van Buren that did pretty well against Georgia.
300 some yards. He's at LSU now.
Yep, he's the backup at LSU. Transferred out of Mississippi State.
You'll keep it on 27 there. Right, Warner Robbins, Rashawn Dinkins. Nice tackle, Quintavious Johnson.
I like that.
Yep.
What, 3rd and 6? 7, 5, what is it?
7.
3rd and 7.
Yeah. We'll throw it outside route up there to the inside receiver.
So far off the ball.
Good tackle.
There you go. Okay. 4th and 5.
Good game for Dalen Everett.
Yeah.
Played cover 2 zone there. You see he's short flat. Coach, you got to punt this.
Yeah.
Come on, one, run it back. I mean, I don't know if you put quarterback in there. No, we got Scovey White back there with Bermuda shorts on. Catch it, Scovey.
They're not quite as short as an Oklahoma kicker.
Damn, what a punt.
So Georgia will get.
I guess you want to be careful about.
One or two plays here to finish up the 3rd quarter. I suspect a run to
When
be
did
the
you
final
put
play.
Puglitsky in? Got Texas coming up.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just keep it safe. You have a 24-point lead. You know, that's 4 scores. I would not have Gunnar Stockton out there at all. Also, out of
I wouldn't have Branch in either.
nope.
Maybe they're trying to hit a shot.
Got his arm around him.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're trying these deep balls right now.
Yeah, based on the alignment. I guess
I mean,
you get
got
man
to, but
coverage.
I'm just saying, let's just throw some crossing routes and underneath stuff and run right at them.
Yeah.
Establish something here.
I guess it just feels like, well, if I got one-on-one, I'm going to send it.
There it is. There it is.
Oh,
A
wow.
little slow hitting, but
Yeah.
Off to the fourth quarter we go.
Shout out to number 40 coming inside on that one. He was blocked out, and he rolled back in and made the tackle. Nice play for him. Fourth quarter, put your fingers in the air. Oh, man, see, I should have gone to Mississippi State and be on that commercial or that film crew that gets to go to play with the Bulldog puppies. I'd have been all over that assignment. All right. Speaking of, you see those young puppies, if you have a young puppy and you have a rescue puppy or a rescue cat or the, the cat distribution system, all of a sudden on your way to work decides to put a kitten by your car and you're like, what do I do with this thing? And now all of a sudden you're stuck with a cat or you wind up with a new dog. Go by My Better Life Science. Check out the pet test hero there. It's a very, very easy test. Now, we showed you the one, for like the Lyme disease test where you put the thing on your arm, you have the little collector on there, you put it on the arm, you press it in, it takes out a little bit of blood, you put it in the little packet they give you, and then it comes with the pre-addressed envelope to send it in, and then they just email you your results. It's even easier with a pet test because you're like, well, I don't want to take blood on my dog or my kitten. It's a hair test. So they'll test your animal for 460 different triggers. It's a pain-free hair collection. It is veterinary approved, and we lost a dog early on, the most beautiful dog that's ever existed in the history of the world. Her name was Maybelline, named her after the Chuck Berry song. Plus, she had these huge eyelashes. I mean, just a beautiful golden retriever mix. And every time I took her anywhere, people just lost their minds. She didn't make it to 2. She had an issue, and I don't know that this would have helped, but I'll always miss her. And the point being, if you just fall in absolute love with a dog or a cat, don't let some outside source, end your pet's life. So that you could have avoided. Now, again, I don't know that we could have avoided that situation, but point is, get the pet test hero. It's like $75. The peace of mind is worth it. You spend 1,000 times that, at the actual vet clinic. So vet prices are through the roof. Here's a good way to avoid having to go to the pet clinic or having to go to the pet emergency clinic, which is you need a second mortgage, which of course EPM could help you out with there. But point being, if you have a pet, get the pet test hero from mybetterlifescience.com. All right. We open the show each week with me being nervous and Coach kind of talking me off the ledge there. We wrote in our 3-2-1 report that Georgia was the only team in the SEC not to have a play of 50 or more yards from the line of scrimmage. They've got 2 today, Coach.
Yeah.
So if I'd known they were going to start scoring from, over 50 yards out, I'd have been a lot more confident in this.
Yeah.
A lot less work.
And you mentioned about Bell and Zachariah. They really have outplayed those 2 guys as far as yardage, hasn't they?
Yeah, that's a good point. We talked about the 4 horsemen. You got Evans and Brennan Thompson. Those 2 guys have 7 catches for about 60 yards. Zach Branch has 60 yards himself, and
Bell's got some rushing yards.
Yeah, Bell's got a 15-yard reception and then a 13-yard run. There you go. Speak of the devil and right to Branch.
Really good pickup by our line there. What did they do? Have some fireworks?
They had some fireworks.
Do something, get some explosion down there. Let's hammer it right here.
Frazier in as the back.
Off tackle right. Off tackle right. Off tackle right. There you go.
There you
And he broke it open again. He's encroaching 200
Good job,
yards.
Coach.
Frazier's coming into his own here.
It's up to 169.
He did it only on one shoe.
No
Look,
hitter by
look.
Riddell.
He's missing a shoe, Coach.
It's a Cinderella run.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who does that one shoe remind you of?
Shoeless Joe Jackson. Was that a face mask or a hold?
I can't tell.
God knows.
You talking about Chubb?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'd just like to go to the pregame meal being undefeated and then leave with town with no points.
BYU?
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough.
Big rumor out, Texas Tech making a move on Lincoln Riley. Even though they're great, coach is doing a great job, but that billionaire sponsoring their team loves Lincoln, but I don't know if that's true. But that's okay. Use some clock. I don't know what's wrong with 10. 10 in the game. Doing them a favor. One's not in. 86 not in.
I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. But again, I've never known. Drew Bobo shaking up.
Who we gonna put in?
Malachi Tolliver.
I get all the starters out.
Not his shoulder.
What I just tweet.
Is that Malachi Tolliver?
51.
I mean, Tolliver's the next up, isn't he?
51's at center.
Yeah.
Scovey White.
Ooh. There. Oh, he's still on his feet.
There's another secondary guy now. Where's the ball? Can we kick a field goal here?
That's another safety. That's their third safety.
Ball's at the 28-yard line.
Where is it?
28.
Let me ask my guys.
Some score updates for you. Fourth quarter, James Madison 28, Marshall 23.
Heard.
End of the third quarter, Southern Miss 20, Arkansas State 7. And I say that because I think Mr. Huff at Southern Miss will have some. I mean, this is 2 straight years that he's turned around some. And I know he took a lot of his players down to Southern Miss, but undefeated in the Sun Belt, he'll get some coaching interest at this rate.
I hope Drew Bobo didn't hurt his shoulder. You see that high snap down?
Yes, sir.
It's 51 Malachi Tolliver?
Yes,
It
sir.
is.
So that'd be 3 freshmen in there.
Fourth quarter, Indiana 20, Penn State 17.
Be a real ball buster today if all of a sudden Indiana and Texas A&M lost and we'd move up to 2, 3, and Alabama lose, we'd move up to 2.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to bring in Cortez Smith, the true freshman.
Yeah, he's the one that's pretty good.
Yep. You mentioned him in the summer, and I'm like, well, I haven't really heard anything.
Does anybody know, did he go into 10 or what did he do?
That's what I was looking. I was strolling trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, he did go into the injury tent.
He did?
Yep.
Jeez. We can't catch a break on the injuries, man.
Lawson Lucky is standing around on the sidelines. He's out of his pads, but at least he's standing on his own and just hanging out over there. This is why I tweeted out like 5 seconds ago, bring in, we talked about it here, bring in Puglisi. I'm with you when you said I take out all the starters. Just
Park the bus.
Yeah. And I know the tradition is not to bring the guys out, mid series, but
We're not going to do it here, but
I know.
maybe the next series.
Yeah, this.
Nittany Lions.
Look at that galloping. Look like Red Grange out there, Coach.
You know what number Red Grange was?
I did not.
77.
Was he?
The Galloping Ghost.
One of the greatest of all times. One of my heroes growing up. I didn't know his number. Love to hear the old calls about him.
Don't take the hit.
bounds.
Don't take the hit.
Boy.
He took the hit.
Yeah.
He got crushed.
He's laughing about it too.
He was going to throw a little dump off to throw cash, but it didn't work.
I don't know why he's in the game.
Because it's the mid-drive, I guess.
So you fake it here, Kirby. Just give Texas something to think about. Guy's a good kicker.
Excuse me, folks. I'm sorry about that.
Is this the most points we scored in the conference game this year, or did we score that against Tennessee?
Tennessee. But again, wasn't that part of that overtime? Part of the point total? I think they ended with like 38 or something.
Spot on. Look at you. 38 in regulation.
Okay. Yeah, then they scored and got into the 40s in overtime. So I know a lot of people are like, well, why were you guys so worried before the game started? You saw how that that defense looked in Georgia's defense looked in that first drive. And then Mississippi State could not keep it up. They shot themselves in the foot a couple times, but great, much better defensive effort after that first drive for the rest of the game. Much better tackling. We saw a bunch of misses, but you got to feel a little bit better facing Arch Manning in Texas coming in next week.
Bring out the Roquan Smith video package.
Hey, same play.
Georgia will have Texas at night at home next week, followed by
Did you
Charlotte.
see him run into his own man? That was a dumb play.
Charlotte at home in 2 weeks, 12:45. It'll be that kickoff. And then Georgia Tech on a Friday afternoon at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
I hate that. Play the game on Saturday.
Play it on a college campus.
I know. I'm with you there too, but I don't like the Friday. It's stupid to play it on Friday.
What happened on first down?
Quarterback ran into his own man.
Like that play.
I mean, he really did. He looked up, decided to tuck and run, and then ran right into his, I think his left guard or his running back. Now the player's down for Ole Miss. For Mississippi State.
How many yards does Frazier have today?
He had 176 when I last tweeted him. 174.
I tell you, the MASH unit's out for Mississippi State today.
They've lost so many guys. I mean, by my count, 3 safeties, a cornerback.
Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback 2. I mean, you lose 4 guys in the secondary. Their tight end came up gimpy earlier. I mean,
You got to put Puklinski in next, don't you?
yeah. If you don't put him in after this point, that's coaching malpractice. You got to protect your guys.
Here's the thing right here. Don't run that 6-man pressure. For the most part, our defense has played pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were talking about when you stepped up for a second there. I said, look, after that, I always get nervous on the before the game starts, and you saw them just run down the field on Georgia and score. Like, shit, it's going to be a long day. But the defense buckled down after that. Some good tackles.
They got less than 150 yards passing, don't they?
Yep.
How much you got?
Give me a second here. Passing yards, 116.
Got the big arts show coming in here.
But also, they decided to run it. Remember, at one point, they'd run 6 out of 7 plays. So, look, if y'all want to stop, throwing it, great. Every time you run it, that's a win for Georgia.
This place is going to be electric next Saturday night, man.
It is going to be wild.
I wonder if game day will come here.
Let's see what else. Yep, I'll look that up right now.
Isn't there a big Alabama game?
Alabama's playing Oklahoma.
Okay. I think some people said that might be it. But then you could also have
Notre Dame's at Pitt, but I doubt that does anything for them.
That doesn't really move the
Oklahoma at Bama.
That could be one.
Iowa at USC. That's the choices. So I suspect game day will be coming here.
I mean, that's a big matchup. It's now you were making the point that Georgia could lose to Mississippi State or Texas and actually be in a good spot.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you want to play for a conference championship. You want to host a first-round game and not – Ohio State was in the situation last year. Notre Dame was in the spot where I guess Ohio State.
From our perspective, you don't, but the reality is you'd like to play for the championship, but reality,
I get it. Yeah.
The reality is, I just don't want to say you don't want to play, but percentages are with you not playing. But these kids would like to play for the championship. You see what I mean?
No,
I know what you're saying, Dane, as far as just play a home game and all that. But
I'm just saying I would like the spot the Ole Miss is in where it's unlikely they play in the SEC championship, but get to host a home game. They're in a really good spot.
So, you weren't saying that it was the preferable case. You're just saying the silver lining were Georgia to stumble today or next Saturday, there is it's not like end of the world.
If you lose to Texas, though, your chances of getting in are not as good.
Yeah.
If you beat Texas and lose to these guys, you see what I mean?
Yep.
Head to head, 2 losses. They're going to look at who you lost to head to head. So we lost to Bama.
Yeah, I'm with you. Me personally, I prefer to Georgia. Last year you didn't win the title, but you've got that SEC ring. That means something. So
I think increasingly it doesn't mean as much, though.
True, but it's still.
I don't think that there's a right or wrong answer here.
No,
it's just there's a structural issue in the playoff scenario of what the conference championship represents.
No, and to me, I'm fine with crowning a regular season champ like you do with everything else.
Particularly this year without the automatic bye.
Yeah.
But we're going to get a bye if we would be in the top 4.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That was very ugly offside right there.
That was.
Penn State now leads Indiana with 6 minutes to go.
Way to play it there, Kristen.
Are they going to call that a sack or a? I mean, he's obviously running.
You think they'll punt here? Well,
yeah, they're going to punt.
This quarterback just good enough to hurt you, but not real smart on some things.
Yeah. Again, like to start the drive off, he ran into his own guy.
Let's break one, Scovey. Too low.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a whole lot to overreact about in this game, but we'll do the post-game overreaction show and let you talk about it anyway.
That's pretty good right there.
How many? 18 yards.
Give him some love, Kirby.
That's a little. Look at Kirby gonna run out and grab him. Kirby runs on the field to go congratulate him.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
And folks, you've heard Coach say this before. When you get an 18-yard return like that, that's like 2 first downs.
God, that 2021 Georgia defense. Jeez.
Most disgusting thing I've ever seen. They were brutal. Hell, remember they won you the Clemson game.
Yep.
Your offense didn't do crap.
Christopher Smith.
Mm-hmm. Legend. They are going to let him try to get his 200 yards.
Oh, he wants it. He wants it. You see him fight.
He wants that 200-yard mark there. All right.
I just got the word from ESPN. They got to see what Alabama does.
Okay.
If Alabama wins, they're going to go to Alabama, Oklahoma. Bigger game.
I got you.
So that's not necessarily from anybody real high up, but it's at least some of what we know. We got some Hughley in there and Calhoun, and
it is.
We still have Herb Street and Fowler on the call, with it being the night game.
Let's make the first down here.
You gonna go to lunch with Herb Street, Coach?
What'd you say?
You gonna go to lunch with Herb Street again?
Does
he ever have time on a game like this? He seems
he flies in from wherever the NFL game is.
Yeah,
probably won't, but I will go with if they have game day, we go to Reese.
There you go. There's a first down.
Have to go to the dog park to find Herb Street.
Take Peter out. Kirby, I'm telling you right now, all that angst this week was worth it.
Yeah. he's still
angsty.
Not any ass left in these guys. Get old Scovey White on a little reverse or something. I'd like to see Peanut bust a long one.
Oh, hip check.
Typical of a second team line, lost yardage plays.
Yeah.
We'll be cranking it up about 7:40 next week for Georgia and Texas. So get you a cup of coffee and hang out with us.
Shout out. I'm going to give when we were having conversations earlier with Jed May, especially after the first few games, we get together on Monday night and talk about it. He said that the defense, is going to grow up and get, better. And I'm like, I just, I'm not seeing it. But he's like, yeah, dude, they get better as the season progresses. Big day today from Quintavious Johnson. A couple big plays. I think he's had one of his better games of his career. Coach was talking about those wide splits that they take and how you can kind of get to the quarterback. And Quintavious
swim technique by Gabe Harris too.
Oh yeah. So a lot more pressure on the quarterback today. What, 3 sacks? 3 sacks or 4?
Let's protect here. He knew he's going to that guy deep.
Yeah.
Is it a penalty or was he looking over to the sideline?
I couldn't figure it out. I'm going to tell you the number one question in the post-game press conference needs to be, what's the status of Drew Bobo?
Or monitoring it. That's going to be the answer.
Yeah, but still got to ask.
Sure.
I want to know who over at North Dakota High School leaked a dash that Landon Rolden was going to get a toss sweep today.
He sure got it. That's for sure.
So, folks, lots of times we are privy to some information, and it'd be really easy for us to post it in our columns or on the board or something like that. But when somebody who goes to practice something, sees something like that, and they tell us, then it's, we don't want to affect the game in any way, shape, or form, and, violate that person's trust, nor violate the trust that the University of Georgia put into that person to let them come to practice. But of course, in our group chat, we can talk all we want. So Anthony Dasher's like, hey, I'm just letting y'all know Landon Roll is going to get a pet.
They switching that game?
I switched it to that game during our break.
Oh, I'm sorry. How much time's left?
4 minutes of that.
My goodness. Happy Valley's going to get sideways.
You think James Franklin's watching this?
Dude, I was just about to say, if they win this and James Franklin's not there, the people are like, we told you couldn't win with him.
He's interviewing for jobs right now. Penn State's.
He needs to be in the ACC. I think he could do wonders there.
They're about 2 first downs away from parking their bus.
Heard that Chesney guy from James Madison's getting Virginia Tech job.
Really? That's a good hire.
Sounded like Auburn may have some interest in chatting with James Franklin.
That would be a bad fit.
That's all I do is chat with him.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, hey,
Auburn is a good place and everything, but when you think about it, they're not the number one school in their state from the standpoint. You look at the success Alabama's had. You look at the fact that Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Missouri, and Texas have entered the conference in the last few years. So it's moved them down in a pecking order. They're definitely behind 3 of them. Whether behind Missouri at this point, you got to think they are. And then you add Alabama, Georgia. It's like 7th or 8th, 9th best job in the league at the best right now, isn't it?
It is. I get the same question on
and they got great fan support and all that stuff, but the structure of the school, with so many people running the program,
that's exactly what I said Friday when I was asked about it on the radio. I said, look, I know they want, the proven head coach, but they're not going to get that. There's not the coaches who are in the highest demand are going to look at that school and go, who's my boss? You've told me that numerous times. Who's your boss? And you can't tell over there. And the expectations are unrealistic. Go get you a Kirby Smart or Dan Lanning. Go get you a fantastic coordinator and give him a shot.
Somebody's going to hire Will Stein at Oregon.
Or Buster.
Buster, and we saw how well the Fran Brown thing worked out. There are a couple of position coaches out there who are very damn near coordinators. I think somebody needs to talk to Todd Hartley.
God.
Had him.
Look at that tackle there by 10. Or that is ridiculous. Who was that?
Zayden Walker.
That was ridiculous. They're going to score and get the second half cover. Who else you going to beat but Daniel Harris?
Daniel Harris gets burned by the backup QB. That was a good throw, but he was behind him.
Go out there for a double move. On quarterback keep. We're not even lined up.
Good thing it wasn't a keep. It would have been there.
A lot of guys in there that are not used to it, though.
Yeah. I see Jaden Harris, the Miami transfer, is in at safety. major switching out on the defense, putting in the big boys.
Well, it's better than getting them hurt like you're talking about, though. Quarterback keep. God knows. Just give him to him. Is that 3 touchdowns for him today?
Oh, yeah. He had the first one.
Yeah.
You think they'll onside kick here?
I would. So he's got 12 rushing attempts, 3 TDs. That's not too shabby.
I like to see what Daniel Harris was playing up there when he ran that play. Who is 12 for us?
12 is the transfer from Miami, Jaden Harris.
Is one even played today much?
He started out playing, I thought. Let me see on the.
Let's run the clock out here.
Yeah, Ellis has 2 tackles on the day.
They kicked it.
Yeah.
You know they're going to butcher knife bandits. You got to get some way to get some first downs here.
When they're coming at you like that, what do you want to do?
Throw the ball in the flat or getting 2 tight ends and run right at them. Just we don't have a real good personnel in here to do that.
No.
I don't know who that guy is.
That's Jeremy Bell.
Is that Bell's brother?
Yeah.
Bell Jr.
Let me make sure.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, Jeremy Bell.
I like it. Use the whole 25 seconds here now and then get a first down.
No, wait, that's the kid from Clinch County.
What's his name?
Yeah, it's Jeremy Bell, but it's not
Bell's brother?
No, Bell's brother's Dylan Bell, 86. Jeremy Bell's the kid from Homerville.
Dylan Bell's 86, but he's got a brother that's transferred from Vanderbilt.
Micah, 26. Micah Bell, sorry.
He's going to get hit in the backfield right here. Is that Bo Walker?
It is.
That was a big first down. That's worth 2 minutes.
I was looking at looking at Micah, and I said Dylan because I can't speak. But yeah, Micah Bell's 26.
CJ Wiley's in there. Sokovia White, Landon Roldan.
Roldan. Elias Williams. Good looking athlete. Weenie. Calhoun. Let the quarterback keep it once, Mike.
Bo ain't gonna quit.
Pretty good run, Bo.
Yeah.
Watch out, Gant.
He's a bowling ball.
Nice run.
Yeah.
Looks a little short.
Well, he's standing next to Elias Williams, coach. That's not fair.
Compared to all of them.
Yeah, I know. He is. He's a short guy. I think they have him.
Look at those backup linemen.
He's like Sokovia White size.
I give Kirby something to worry about over here. What's he worried about?
He's 5'9" on the roster, so 5'8.5".
Kirby saying, "Don't let our defense go out there again."
Yeah.
That'll be enough to take us to
Get
the
the 2-minute warning. Timeout, I mean.
Let's quickly check in on this.
Folks, we're flipping over to the Indiana-Penn State game. Indiana.
And I'm getting photos of chicken strips instead.
Yeah. It's a big deal. Indiana, number 2 in the nation? Undefeated. And a head coachless Penn State's giving them everything. So you remember the reason Penn State is without a coach is because they just couldn't win the big game against ranked teams, and that's why they fired James Franklin. But there's 2 minutes left, and they got a 4-point lead on Indiana. And I know it's not exactly – a lot of people are like, who the hell is Indiana? This is a big deal. So they're facing a 4th and 7, which bodes ill.
They're going to punt and try to pin Indiana back.
False start, so that's going to be a little tougher to pin them back. Real quick, I do want to mention our friends at Athens Ford, a huge dealership in Athens on the east side. If you come up and you're on a weekday or on the weekend and you're on the west side of town, not the east. Man, I'm just stumbling today. If you're on the west side of town, check out our friends at Athens Ford. You will be very glad you did so. We talked about the customer service rankings they get, but they also have a phenomenal service department. So if you want a new vehicle, great. But if you need yours repaired, that is the best place you can go, because the way they do repairs and the way they write it out for you, there's none of this, well, we were digging around in there and we found something else that's more expensive. They will give you they'll tell you exactly what's wrong, exactly what they recommend, and a list of prices and options. And again, I'm not saying if it's a Ford, if you have anything, take it to them and get them to repair it. Their service department is phenomenal. If you feel like you can't trust your local mechanic, bring it to Athens Ford. They got you covered. All right, Fernando Mendoza.
We're not going to stick with the Indiana-Penn State game unless y'all want to. They're at the same spot time-wise, but
we're watching the Sackney.
That is going to be a big one there. So, and Georgia's still in the commercial timeout. So, the post-game overreaction show should be a little bit of fun. A lot of people can please join us there and make fun of me for being worried about this game. I'll be happy to take it right on the chin.
Man, in the SEC, you should be worried about every game.
I know, you really should. But so I'm gonna miss my prediction of Georgia not covering, but I think I'll be correct in my prediction of Georgia not getting more than one turnover. They got the one fumble recovery. So there was a prop bet on sacks, wasn't there?
Probably so. I stopped taking those at this point.
I started nailing those. I was feasting on lack of sacks. So
we got pretty good pressure.
Yeah, today's been great. So
that's a cute puppy.
I need that puppy. I need that puppy in my life.
My grandpa says the worst thing about a puppy is they become a dog. They can stay a puppy the whole time.
That's not true. My dog Dancer is still a puppy. She's 13 and she still acts like she did when she was 6 weeks old. Still a soft.
There you go. Break it. Touchdown. Ooh, don't go out of bounds though. He's fast.
He can move.
First down. He's probably gonna fall on the ball now. This guy asking her to marry.
I hope they're not taking a picture of the scoreboard today.
That's the only ring they're gonna get.
Oh.
Well, how are you going to crap on an in-game proposal?
The same reason we just did.
Yeah, I was just being snarky, but you don't go on TV and rip them. Oh, look at him put the hand down and keep going.
He's fast.
Yeah, great balance.
Line behind, run a toss sweep to him.
Georgia has 563 yards on the day. 264 rushing, 264 passing, 299 rushing yards.
It really would show them real bust their balls if he quarterback would keep it there.
Go get the first down.
Yeah.
I mean, he did eventually,
Late
but
hit.
who'd he take out? Georgia sideline popped right on up.
Run the tight end reversed with 10.
Come on, guys. That's mean.
Just let 10. He's going to fall on it there.
We'll have to do this twice.
Good road win, boy.
And Georgia will beat Mississippi State 41-21.
Kirby said, don't back up. You lose yards.
They may hop on out of here to go to another game. I'm not sure if they'll talk to Kirby. We'll see.
Yeah, let's stay on it just in case. We see why they would flip.
I think they have time because this was a little gentleman's affair. Yeah, they're killing time now. They may have to wait for the clock to fully run out. And it has. Georgia has beaten Mississippi State 41-21.
20-point win on the road, that's a big deal.
Kirby
He's
is going to be interviewed.
Thank you, Coach. You always said it's never easy to go on the road in the SEC and win, but you guys made it look easy today. How?
Well, it wasn't easy. They got a good football team and a tough place to play. I thought it was really hot today, and I thought it really affected kind of both teams. So I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of the conditioning level. This win goes to the strength staff and all the guys that push our kids during the week.
You guys on offense are so balanced. How important is that to find success week in and week out for your group?
Yeah, it's a line of scrimmage league. You can't never forget the fact you got to be able to run the ball and stop the run, and our guys have.
Your defense, you fielded a lot of the questions about how you guys have not been able to create negative plays, get into the backfield. You were able to do that today. What stood out about that group?
That group works hard. They're competitors. I love them. They fight their butt off. It's a great group to coach.
Thank you, Coach. Dave?
Kirby Smart does it.
Kirby, get that one over with.
Get home and think about Texas. That's what that was. Let's check on the end of Indiana Penn State for Georgia's implications here.
Ooh, ball just dislodged.
45 seconds
good
left,
Lord.
and they are down here knocking on the door.
They called timeout. Looks like they're going to score here.
Folks in the chat asking about health of some of Georgia's players. Not sure on Drew Bobo yet.
Yeah,
I'm sure Kirby will be asked post game.
I'm gonna have a lot of people asking me updates on Twitter and Facebook, but
What's Ohio State's score right now?
24-3.
So Indiana doesn't have any timeouts left. Second and goal.
Got to have the touchdown. Bonus watch along coverage for you all. There's 45 seconds left. Oh, and he got hit.
oh, that linebacker's diving.
Ooh.
Hey, last time I saw a guy get hit like that, he came out of the game in the SEC championship.
Just head hit.
And just
Yeah.
rocked his arm towards UCL.
3rd and goal, 41 seconds left.
You know they're going to make it.
Yeah. But you tune in to see how amazing it's going to be. Where's that Heisman play?
Offside.
Yep. I think he got the foot down. What a catch. Miracle catch.
What a throw.
And it wasn't offsides. It was not called. Now Penn State players are saying he didn't get the foot down. I thought he did.
Nope.
Oh, he got the second foot down. I didn't see the first go out of bounds.
I don't know if the first one touches, though.
It does. That's incomplete. Wow.
Get it away.
Oh, I see it. Radi. Whoa, look at you. You're right.
He drug it.
He kept the other foot from going down. Wow.
I think he got it.
He got it.
Actually got both.
That other view, I thought the foot touched on the line, the first foot.
I know. But I didn't see any grass come up, and it almost
Yeah.
always does.
Good call,
So
Radi.
watch his hands, too. Make sure he's got the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's full possession.
Okay. Now he's trying to.
And see, at the other angle, I thought that
He's
right
looking,
foot.
He's looking down. That's
Right foot never even hit anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good call back, Judge. Also, shout out to the security guy that did his job well and kept his back to the play when it happened right behind him. Has to watch on the video board above him.
Bang, bang.
It shouldn't take that long to review this, but I guess they want
Not
to.
riding on this, I guess. You got to have your next play in case he didn't make it.
If they overturn this, then
Then
I'm gonna feel like the fix is
Indiana needs
in.
to riot if they do, because that's a touchdown all day.
Signetti needs to get ejected if.
Yeah, I'd be like, guys, we're. Absolutely. I mean, it was a TD. It's a brilliant catch.
All right.
All right, folks, that'll do it. Looks like Indiana comes back. They're going to beat Penn State. A tight one there for the Indiana folks, but great job by Fernando Mendoza. That might have just won him the Heisman Trophy right there. So appreciate all of you joining us for the Georgia game. And be sure to check with us on Tuesday, as Coach Dunn will have him coach at noon, if you're feeling up to it, Coach. And then, of course, next Saturday, Georgia hosts Texas in a major last SEC game of the year for the Bulldogs. Huge playoff implications next week. We'll see you then.